Hi guys, welcome to another wonderful Sunday live stream with Storme and Picture Perfect.
Hey guys, hope you're all having a lovely weekend.
Anybody else tired? I'm freaking tired. I'm like, seriously, I'm freaking tired. How's your week been, Picture?
Yeah, like work's been slow. It's just been one of those weeks, getting back into it. Meh,
Yeah, meh. So a meh
meh.
week. Yeah, I've had a kind of a meh week with this stupid blooming ring of water. It's been driving me blooming crazy.
Oh, it looks good though, doesn't it?
I am very pleased with how it looks, and now it's finally settled down. But my God, I spent like the best part of 4 days faffing around with this stupid ring of water. It's like, why do I do these things to myself? Everything was going very nicely, the base was fine, we're developing okay, and then I'm suddenly, it's the old. So I had this idea. Like, what the hell is wrong with me? Oh man! But like, I'm sure most of you will have seen the last episode. In the last episode, we put in these couple of volcano tamers, and oh my God, I'm loving them. They just sit there and work. It's kind of beautiful. And we're now getting loads of refined iron. I am actually wondering what the hell we're going to do with all this iron, because we're going to have absolutely tons of it. Well, at some point we're going to start turning it into steel. Oh yeah. And one of the key ingredients in turning iron into steel is lime. And you get lime from eggshells. It's kind of the big limiting factor. So having doing all the critter farming to get eggs and getting the eggshells is kind of an important thing. And where's my... Oh, here's my storage. So how much have I got now? 2,766 kilograms of eggshells, which can be turned into lime. A couple of things. A couple of things that I haven't shown you. In the last video, I was talking about this pipe coming down here. So this is sending carbon dioxide down from these natural gas generators. But it was kind of interfering with the oxygen production here. So I just put this little loop in just to slow things down. So here we got a whole bunch of packets coming down. And most of them get merged together. You see the packets getting bigger and bigger. And then eventually it'll start releasing packets. But instead of getting these tiny little packets of like 45 grams, we're getting packets of... of course it says it's empty. Okay, that's almost 1,000 grams. That's almost a full packet. That one is... Where are we? Like... almost 200 grams. So it stops interfering with this flow of oxygen, which is going to our Atmo suits. But you can see that pipe is like totally full now. So it's all much better. What else? What else can I tell you about? Oh, we've got
some super chats.
Oh, we like super chats. Hooray! Thank you very much, super chatters.
Corpse Hatch actually started us off before we even went live.
I saw that. Thank you, Corpse Hatch.
So Corpse Hatch, $2 starting off the super chat before the stream. Indeed.
Great way to start us off. Thanks, Corpse Hatch.
And then...
I'll try not to kill you today.
Is that his reward?
I've killed him so many times. Sorry. No promises, but I'll do my best. Go on.
Kim Larson, 20...
Hey, Kim!
20 Norwegian kroner. When you're done monologuing, please explore the map.
Oh, okay.
And then sticky out tongue.
Yeah, we can definitely do some exploring in this episode. I'd love to get up to kind of the top and like see where the top of the asteroid is. And I wouldn't mind exploring further across here to see like what other assets we've got down in the hot biome. magma biome down here. Because we've already got like a couple of oil reservoirs down here, but who knows what else could be lurking down here. I do a good don't I?
You do a good evil laugh. Yes, you do.
I spent a lot of time practicing and being inherently evil helps. I've found. So yeah, we'll do some exploring. We'll set our guys off exploring around the place. I'm just trying to think like where do I want to explore from? I kind of like to explore. The problem is all these bloody stupid, horrible, nasty slime biomes all over the place. God, they're horrible. Oh, you know what? I could actually go down here in theory. Well, at least for a ways. Go on, we'll start exploring the map. Let's start doing it. I'm going to have to remove that stupid light fixture if I want to extend my transit tube down there. But for now, we can get away with this. Oh, I've got to get rid of this stupid table. See, like, these should be... there should be a deconstruct option on these. It's kind of stupid that you have to use, like, the debug tool to do it. I mean, what is with that? It's kind of ridiculous, don't you think? Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that.
We had another super chat from Corpse Hatch.
Hooray!
$2 and 22 cents.
That was for you.
Oh, yes. I'd very much like to live through a stream.
Well, yeah, like for a change, probably. Change is as good as the rest. Can I not die in this stream? Yeah, go on, we'll see. No promises, though, because, like, as much as you think I do it deliberately, it's not even deliberate. Now, let's see. What do I want to do with this? I might want to wall that up or something. It's kind of a good point. You know what? Let's go down to there, and then we'll kind of figure it out. So we'll run that down there as well. Cool. Awesome sauce. Cool. So we'll start to do some. Oh, we've got another security door over here. Alright, cool. But at this stage, we've kind of uncovered like everything really apart from the surface of the asteroid and the regolith and the shovevoles and all that kind of stuff that lives on the surface. We've got access to crude oil. We've got access to the oil reservoirs. We're even getting our first petroleum. So really, the next thing to do, I mean, there's kind of one thing that I need to do, which is to sort out my water infrastructure, because it's kind of a bit of a mess at the moment. But once I've sorted that out, then really it's a case of dig up to the surface, put in the telescopes, start scanning the stars, and then build a rocket and start sending rockets out and getting the advanced materials. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. I can't go across here a bit. There's a massive, nasty bit of slime up here, which I really don't want to get involved with. But that's the edge of the map there. So yeah, there's still a ways to go over here. We'll come down here and we'll see how we get on. I might just bring this water down to the bottom of here, because that's a slime biome there, and a cold biome there, which I probably don't want to penetrate. So yeah, I think we'll just go down to the bottom of here. If anybody says anything or anybody asks any cool questions, then let me know, because I'm just kind of yabbering away for the sake of it. Because thanks for replying to me. I think Picture's like either falling asleep or she's like watching another YouTuber or something.
I did actually reply to you, but my mic did its usual rolling thing and cut me off.
Okay, fair enough. I'll believe it.
I was just telling you, we have a super chat.
Woohoo!
Timothy Reed. I feel like this is for me because
Oh, that's definitely for
$3
you.
US and 33 cents.
Oh,
there's
we
no
do like
message.
getting pictures to say 33 cents. Go on.
I know.
Yes, I saw there's no message. Thank you for that, Timothy. Much appreciated. Caitlin said, is it just me or does Skye sound a little quiet? And then she said, probably don't want to penetrate. They were. The hell? Oh,
Alex Thomas is here.
yes, I was just going to say, Alex is here. Hello, Alex.
Hey, Alex.
Alex has got a surprise for us, apparently.
Ooh.
Do you remember he said in the last stream? Got a surprise for you next week.
Yes, I do.
I have no idea what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping it's something like he's going to pull some nasty trick on you or something.
Oh, don't. No, Alex is lovely.
Is that bad of me? To be wishing you harm?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try not to do that. All right,
Yes,
so
it is.
So guys, what do you want me to do in this episode? Because and I tell you what, guys, if you've got ideas about like what I should do with the water system, I'd really like to hear them, because I'm really umming and ahhing about like what to do with the water system. And I need to do something soon because we're virtually out of water down here. I mean, I can put some more tiles in to push some more water up. I mean, we do have plenty of water, but actually, you know what? Go on, I'm going to do this while I'm kind of stalling. I'm going to put in some. I'm going to put some mesh tiles in over here. Am I going to do it here? Yeah, I'm going to do it here. I'm going to put some mesh tiles in there. I'm going to throw in a water sieve over here, which I'm going to flip around that way. Zip. And then, let's have a look at the plumbing. I've got a water pump over here in this polluted water. So, and it's already hooked up. So what I want to do is I want to get rid of that liquid vent. So deconstruct that. And then, so that can then start, because at the moment, we've got the tiny little bit of polluted water that's produced by our natural gas generators, which are here. This is what we're cooling down. That's being sent out to this little pond. But I think now we'll start bringing that and bringing water from here into this and just dumping it into here. So we can just get, let's see, we can just get a liquid pipe and just dump this straight into here. Yeah, just dump it straight into here. It really doesn't matter. Just to get a bit of water coming in. And then I want liquid pipe. Any reason to not run it straight through there? I don't really see any. So, yeah, just run it straight through there for now. That's fine. Cool. And then we need a little bit of power. I've got to say, you can criticize my base in a lot of ways, but man, the power system is blooming awesome, because it's like, ooh, I need some power here, which is usually a bit of an issue. And it's like, oh my god, like I've just got free circuits all over the place. I mean, the power system is like, it doesn't get much better than that, I don't think. All right, so we'll just run this into there. There we go. Hooray. Hooray. There was much rejoicing. I could even power those if I wanted to, but I don't want to, so I'm not going to. Actually, should I? Nah. Should I? Nah. Should I? Nah. Go on, read out a super chat, because I know that you're sitting there itching to read those super chats out.
So Kim Larson with another 20 Norwegian kroner says, you need a rec room.
You know what? I suppose I should put a rec room together. God knows where I'm going to put it though. I suppose, like maybe up here we could put in a rec room. Like move the research stuff out of the way. I could move the exosuit forge. Oh look! We've just got our first little magma slickster baby. Oh, how cute is that? A goopy little molten lava. One day it will grow into an adult slickster morph. The molten slickster. Let's make sure that I've got room so that I can actually bring it down here. Actually, while we're down here...
Oh.
This should be set to... I don't know why that's not set to auto wrangle surplus, because it should be set to auto wrangle surplus. Okay, whatever. And we are currently at 3 of 4, so yeah, there's room. There's room to bring him down. And is it set up for molten slicksters? Certainly should be. Yep, molten slicksters. Oh, molten lava. Yes, we can have molten lava down here as well. And then we've got slickster lavas and slicksters. There we go. So that's all set up. That was a good thing. It was a good job done. Hooray. So now we're going to have 2 molten slicksters pooping out petroleum. Whoa! Awesome sauce. Hooray! Look! Look! Oh, he's so cute! They make such cute noises. Oh, Caitlin, do you want to read that one out?
There was one before that.
Oh,
from,
go for it.
From Vince Gio? I don't know.
Oh, Vince. Yeah, Vince is a regular. Hey, Vince, how you doing?
$6. Hey, Skye. What about transport fever? Don't you ride free on the London cable car wearing an Arsenal kit? What about building London? And you farted.
Okay, I think we could have left out the last piece of information. Yeah, I wouldn't be caught dead in an Arsenal kit anyway because I'm a Chelsea fan. So Vince is probably like, oh my god, I'm not going to watch his channel anymore. What about transport fever? Well, what about transport fever? You know what? This is one of the reasons why I kind of stopped playing Oni like a while ago. And now it's really, it is starting to get to me. Like, this week, it's taken me, like, well, it's taken me all week, so it's taken me 7 days to produce 2 videos. Like, the first video took me, like, 4 full days to produce that first video. And probably a little, well, I suppose if you leave out Sundays, because that's live streaming day. So 6 days. 6 days to produce 2 videos. It was like 4 days and 2 days. And man, it's such a time sink that I haven't got time to do like anything else. And I kind of would like to do other things. Maybe I should just like find some time and like start getting back to some transport fever or whatever. I've actually got a new game to play that I did mention. Which is called Gunsmith. And on that note...
Nice little segue.
Did you like that?
I did. It's very
good.
Jeremy Clarkson.
I've got 3 copies of Gunsmith to give away tonight. Oh, hell yes, I have. So, how about... Because we're on for 3 hours, aren't we?
Yeah.
I tell you what, why don't we give them away, like, on the half hours?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
So we'll do one in 10 minutes. So 7:30, 8:30 and 9:30. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Cool. Right, you're in charge of that.
No problem.
Good. That's what I like. See, you see, picture perfect. I mean, I give her a hard time, but like she is actually useful. She's kind of like a wrench or a pair of pliers.
You know what? Coming from you, that's actually kind of a compliment, so I'm just going to take it.
You know, like occasionally very, very useful.
Yeah, that's
but
fine.
You wouldn't want to sit and have a chat with it. I'm in so much trouble now.
That was so unnecessary.
And yet...
Oh my god, that was almost nice.
Yep. So, do you want to read out... Is there another one before Caitlin's? Or
Caitlin's super chat. 5 Great British Pounds. You were talking about an area in your base that that you didn't want to penetrate a little earlier, and I was quoting you.
Did I use the word penetrate earlier?
Oh, yes, you did.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Ooh, Why didn't you me? Was I talking about I didn't want to penetrate the slime biome? Something
like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't want to, would you?
No. Let's not go there.
Yeah, let's not go. I've just realized. I only just realised how bad that sounded. Yeah. Should we move on rapidly?
Alex is going to help us move on.
Kids, ask your parents. Hey, it's Alex! Hooray!
Alex Thomas, #1 super chatter, $2. Can I get a copy and you get the surprise?
Yes. There you go. So anybody who wants one of the 3 copies, it's now 2 copies, and we're going to give them away 8:30 and 9:30 because the first copy's going to Alex. Because
there you go, Alex.
The simple fact is that Alex's donations have been, well, you know, you're doing neuroscience. I mean, is he clinically insane?
You know what? I think we could argue that case.
There are arguments for. So on the basis that he is like freaking crazy and staggeringly generous, I'm going to do it on 2 counts. Firstly, because he deserves it, and secondly, because I'm a little bit scared of him. just a little bit worried. So Alex, I tell you what, why don't you? Because you're dealing with the keys, so you tell him what you're going to do.
Yeah, Alex, if you send me a PM on Twitter, and I'll send you the key. Nice and simple. I'll put my Twitter tag. I don't know what it's called. Tag ID thing in the chat.
Cool.
Okay.
Excellent. There we go.
Sorted.
At PickPerfectYT.
Mhm.
Which I assume stands for YouTube.
It does.
But
I couldn't quite fill it all.
But if you want me to, I'll try and guess some other.
No, we don't need to do that.
No?
Yeah, that's cool.
Young Trollop?
Oh, but it's
Picture
so
perfect.
fitting.
It kind of does work, doesn't it?
It kind of does.
There
I can't
you go.
even argue. Anyway.
I just saw the word Draconis pop up in the chat, and I'm trying to see where it was. Oh, Syntrum Draconis. What a great name. I like that. All right, so
there was another super chat.
Oh, go for it.
Black Outcast Media Broadcasting, $2. Gunsmith gives me that picture perfect.
See, like she's not down with the kids, guys. I'm sorry. I do apologise. I'll try. Like when I replace her, which is like eventually, obviously I will. I'll try and get somebody who's a little bit more with it and like down with the kids and stuff.
Like you so are.
Like Gunsmith man, like gives me that picture perfect.
Oh my god.
Like I ask you, you know, like why do you not understand this? Like, you know.
I couldn't do that if I tried.
You probably couldn't. We've got another super chat from Adam Lloyd.
Oh, Adam Lloyd.
He looks a bit rugged, doesn't he, Adam?
Where are you going with this?
Well, no, I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had an observation. I mean, it's what I do. It's like what I'm here for, kind of, sort of.
Ish. Adam Lloyd, £5 Great British pounds. Can't wait to see what rocket you build.
Just watch out, Adam. That's all I'm saying. Just be very careful.
I'm the one that's well behaved.
Oh yeah, right. Of course you are. Of course you are. Oh, we got another one. Blue Rose Gaming. Hey, Blue Rose.
Are you going to read this one or me?
No.
Okay.
Because I know how much fun you're going to say 25 ROMs. Go on, get on with it.
Blue Rose Gaming, 25 runs. Before I start work, I come to say hey all and have a great live stream. Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Well, I hope work isn't too horrible. And read the next one, because it's there.
Okay, I'm just taking a sip of tea, I'm sorry.
God dear.
Corpse Hatch, $2 and 13 cents. Skye's want to talk about children, caves and such.
Now.
He brings this up every time.
Yeah, I know. It's not. I will never live down the children in the cave incident ever.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a care package here. We've got a couple of pip eggs. And I'm kind of tempted to take those and do something with the pips. Yeah. If you've got an opinion about that, you can let me know. But yeah, like guys, come on, like either questions or suggestions on what the hell I can do. Is this built yet? So let's have a look. How we doing? So this goes up here. That comes in there. So you know what? This probably isn't hooked up to the power, which is probably why that isn't pumping. So look. Power. Yeah, that's not hooked up to the power. But so goddamn easy to like the power is the one thing I'm really happy about in this base. It's so easy to work with the power now. So run that up there. Ship. How many? Ship. One more. There we go. Let's get that built. Go and build that. And then we should start having a consistent flow of this water into the base. And I mean, to be honest, I've got so much freaking water all over the place. I mean, I've got this great big load of water, and I've still got great big loads of water up here that I could really do with getting rid of. Like, if nothing else, just turn them into clean water so that they're not producing polluted oxygen. Might be a good idea. Although, at the end of the day, they are producing oxygen, right? And I'm cleaning it into clean oxygen, which is filtering into the base. So, well, not into the base because the base is sealed now by this ring of water, but it's providing oxygen to the outside. So maybe actually I should leave it alone. It's probably a good idea. I did think, because I've got all this blooming algae sitting over here. And I thought, like, one of the ways I could get rid of it would be to put in some algae deoxidizers. Where are they? Here we go. Oxygen diffusers. And actually, instead of having these two running, like, turn off these electrolyzers for a bit and just run the oxygen diffusers. Just to get rid of some algae. I think it's probably a good idea, isn't it? You know, I'm going to do it. Like, what the hell? What the hell? Why not? Go for it. Go for it, Skye. The only question is, like, where the hell am I going to put them? I suppose I could put them like there and there. And then like either side of this probably would work. You know what? Let's pop that one in there. Let's get rid of this exosuit forge for now. Don't need that right now. And so yeah, we'll run on algae. You know, algae becomes a pain in the ass. Like at the beginning of the game, you like want loads of algae because that's what's producing your oxygen. But once you get the electrolyzers, it really doesn't have another use, and it's kind of useless. Any good questions or anything out there? Picture?
Yeah, earlier on, Badger wanted to know what the debug tool is, if you could explain that.
Oh, okay. There is a debug tool, and it's kind of like a behind-the-scenes thing. Now, you do have to do some stuff to enable it, and if you go to the wiki, there's actually a page that tells you how to do it, and then your backspace key. If I hit my backspace key now, it brings up debug mode, which reveals the whole map. So there you go. There's the whole map. Woohoo! There's space. Woo! Oh, and there's a thing up here. I've really tried hard not to look at that when I've like on the because I've only used debug mode like a couple of times in this. It's really just for the water. No, for two things. I've used it for the water, and I've used it to remove those annoying ruins, like I did like down here with that that table and chairs and the light fittings, because it's the only way you can remove them. But yeah, it allows you to, you can paint in elements, you can destroy stuff, you can deconstruct stuff, and you can also like use templates, so you can define an area and set that as a template and save it and then paste it back in and whatever. So yeah, I used it, yeah, because I used it to duplicate this when I got rid of the what the hell, like geyser, the geyser that was up here. So there you go. So I have used it. I guess a few times. So it can be very useful. Cool. Let me get this darn thing right. So that needs to be enabled. That's a good point. Let's enable that. And then, okay, that's all built, so it's powered. So yeah, we should be rocking and rolling once that gets turned on. And there we go. Hooray! Hey, Mike. Mike Hillman is Hulklebriff in the game, by the way. Don't give Skye unlimited god powers. The world will crumble. Yeah, you're not wrong. Hooray! And now we are producing water. So that takes away kind of the immediate... Well, I mean, we haven't got a water crisis, but it takes the pressure off sorting out the water system. But I really do need to get this cooler hooked up in some way, shape or form. And so I can turn off this aqua tuner and start, like, get rid of this. Basically, I'm going to have a similar setup for this cool vent as I've got over here. That's the general idea. And then I can rip out all this rubbish as well, which would be a good thing. Cool. So yeah. So rec room. Let's see what we can do about a rec room. So what am I going to want? The first thing I'm going to want to deconstruct that. I'm going to deconstruct that. I want to get rid of the supercomputer and that. The research. Now, I guess I'm going to leave this in here, aren't I? Yeah. Let's get rid of these sculptures. We'll start from scratch. We'll have an empty floor to start with. What do I want? Oxygen. I want an oxygen diffuser in there. And then we want to power those up, which is pretty darn simple. Zip and zip. And then let's rip those cables out. And let's turn off the electrolyzer. Cool. And we'll set that to priority 6 and set that to priority 6 so they get the algae delivered. Now, what I could do at this point, as long as I'm not digging out slime biomes, I can move some of this algae up here so that it's like easily available. I don't know. Should I move it or should I just freaking leave it alone? The thing is, they've got to like keep going in here all the time. So I don't know. I don't really want to store it up there though. I might just leave it alone. To be honest, our jibs don't have a hell of a lot to do right now anyway. They're spending a lot of time idle, so it kind of really doesn't matter too much.
I have a message to read out to you.
Oh, read it out then, by all means.
It's from Blind Archangel 82, who has a gold badge now, I'll have you know.
No way.
He does. How cool is that?
Blind Archangel, who is, of course, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Sam, I have to say congratulations to you.
Yes, that was actually in the message. If you...
Oh, yeah, which I'm reading now. He says, sorry for my... Shall I read it out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry for my absence lately, but I was on vacation and found out my wife is... I wasn't going to say until I got your confirmation. I was just going to say congratulations. My wife is pregnant with a girl. A little baby girl. Sam's going to have a look. I tell you, do you want to know how cute his baby girl's going to be? It's going to be as cute as this baby Slickster. Which apparently is grown up now and it's not all that cute anymore, but...
Oh.
Yeah, the little baby Slickster that we were looking at before, that's how cute his little baby girl's going to be. He said, it was a fairly busy few weeks. Well, you've obviously been a very busy man, Sam, but I think we should probably move on from that. I did still retweet like a boss, though. Because Sam, like ever since Sam found my channel, he has, and I mean this literally, he has retweeted every single video of mine, like full stop, like every single video. He is unbelievable.
It's serious dedication.
I like, yeah, a little bit crazy, bit like Alex, little bit crazy. But I think to be like to fit in with this channel, you've got to be just a little bit mental in some way.
It kind of helps, doesn't it?
Kind of does. I find it helps enormously, but then I'm very mental, so.
Well, yeah, let's not go there.
Yeah, all right, calm down.
But congratulations, Sam, to you and the missus.
Yeah, big congrats, Sam. Go
and we had a super chat as well.
From Black Outcast Media Broadcasting, one of our recent channel members.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, read it out.
At $5 Skye, will you consider doing a modded out completely broken playthrough?
It's eminently possible. What the hell was that?
With what?
Well, we just had the noise for a new channel member.
I didn't hear that.
But I'm just looking through, and I didn't see us get a new channel member. But that was the
yeah, it's come up on your wobbly boater, but it's not come up in chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wobbly boater. Wobbly boater is one of my Patreon boneheads.
Oh.
So thank you very much, Wobbly. What a great name, Wobbly boater. Love it. So hang on, will you can doing a completely modded out, completely broken playthrough? Well, I don't know. I mean, seriously, I don't know whether I'm going to do another Oxygen Not Included playthrough. It takes so much effort. Like, I'm knackered after this week. I have put so many blooming hours into getting like just 2 episodes done. It's kind of driving me a little bit crazy.
You have been working non-stop this week.
It's been a bit ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But that's Oni, you know. That's the way it is. But we're getting very close to Q4. In fact, yeah, we are like 10 days away from Q4. And what happens in Q4? Transport Fever 2 is released.
Mm-hmm.
And I've really got to get Transport Fever. I want to finish my Transport Fever map, my EPEX series. I mean, if I don't get that finished, I'm actually going to be really, really upset with myself. So I kind of really need to be done with Oni and get back and finish that off. And then I haven't really got time for anything else before Transport Fever 2 comes out. So God help me. Mind you, we've still got like Industries of Titan is coming out in the not too distant future. And I want to take a look at that for sure. So yeah, it's going to be a busy end of the year.
See, I was going to suggest you make some time for me and you're all work.
Time for you? Are you mad?
No.
If you think I was going to make time for you, definitely mad. Barking. Absolutely barking.
Oh my God. Seriously?
Not going to happen. My supporters come first. Damn you. Make videos, Skye. Shut up, make videos. Yeah, so there you go. Any other good questions and stuff like that?
So a couple of different people were asking about petroleum. So Sintram Draconis said, what do you need petrol for?
What do you need petrol for? You need
Yeah.
petrol for, let me show you, petroleum generators. So, petroleum generator, let's kind of show it to you. This is the petroleum generator. Burns petroleum, like you would expect, and produces like lots of power. It produces 2 kilowatts of power, uses 2,000 grams per second, but it produces a lot of carbon dioxide and polluted water, like loads. So, and it puts out a lot of heat as well. But you know, you're getting 2 kilowatts of power. So this is like, as you move into the late game, this is kind of like a premium power source. And then of course, with all that carbon dioxide, you can run loads of molten slicksters to produce you lots of nice petroleum. But of course, we need to start producing petroleum so that we can run those generators. And how do you do that? Well, you heat crude oil up to about just over 400 degrees C, and then it turns into petrol. Or you can overheat it to like, what is it, like 500 and something degrees, and it turns into sour gas. And then you cool the sour gas down to like minus 180 degrees or so. I think it's like minus 183 degrees or something. And it will then turn into methane and sulfur. And then the methane, if you heat that up again, it'll turn into natural gas, which you can then burn in your natural gas generators. I don't think I'm going to be going the sour gas route because it's kind of ridiculous. Like, it is... In terms of the exact makeup of what gets produced, it's more energy efficient to do the sour gas route. The problem is you have to put so much energy into heating it up and then cooling it down and then heating it up again that it's a waste of energy. It's like total waste of energy. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that. But I have found a very, very simple way to turn crude oil into petroleum. And I'll tell you now, it involves using this magma down here. But it's like a really simple way to do it. Just talking of simple for a second. I want to do a poll with you guys. I really want to know, right? This volcano tamer idea that I came up with. I mean, that I suppose specifically, but I want to kind of ask you in the general case as well. Do you prefer the kind of designs that I'm coming up with, which are, I'm going for the most simplistic design that I can come up with, you know, that's easy to build and easy to operate, and you can just like, you know, build and forget, this kind of thing? Or do you want me to be researching all of the like the full-on automation and creating really complex things with loads of blooming stupid automation so that it dots T's, crosses I's, makes you breakfast in the morning, and etc, etc. So if you like simple, like just put simple. And if you like complicated, then just like complex. I just want to poll and see what you guys want. Whether you guys want me to be doing ridiculously complicated stuff, or whether you just prefer... Oh, there's Ralph Cock. And congratulations to Ralph. Oh, you know what? While Ralph's here, Ralph, good. You've just reminded me. Because Ralph has got a new baby son. Everybody's
Aww.
at it at the moment. Everybody's procreating left, right, and centre. Let's see. I'm just looking at the answer. So simple, both. Simple. So it seems we have a lot of simple-minded people here, like me. I think I've seen one complex from J Doyle. Yeah, a couple of people say KISS. Do you know what KISS stands for?
Keep it simple, something. I'm stuck on the last one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Oh, okay. Let's not go there.
Like, I am so glad. I'm so glad about that you guys... Because I see people putting together, like, these ridiculously complicated things that have got tons and tons of automation and whatever. And it's like, why? I don't see the point. This has got zero automation, and it runs. It's perfectly efficient. In fact, it's very efficient. A lot of people put these together, and they have to put like external cooling and running an aqua tuner inside here, which like completely destroys any power that you're going to get out of it, because aqua tuners suck in so much energy. They suck in so much power. 1200 watts. So yeah, I had some misguided soul in the comments on the last video saying, "Oh my God, Skye, you're only getting 300 watts out of those turbines. You're pathetic."
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's like they can produce up to 850. It's like, yeah, they can produce up to 850 if you've got enough energy in like being produced in the system, right? Now I could have, by the way, I could have run this with just one turbine. I could have built like scrap half of this and just have this half. The reason that I've put in 2 steam turbines is that I want to keep the temperature down. Right? And the reason that I want to keep the temperature down is because I don't have to cool this, right? And if I can get away without cooling this, then that is saving me a lot of energy. Now, we'll see. I mean, I may at some point have to start cooling this, but it's going to be very, very minor. Because you can see, it gets up to around 70 degrees, and then it stops for a bit in between the eruptions, and it just has enough time to just cool down. How's this one doing down here? Because if one's going to overheat, it would be this one. Yeah, it's exactly the same temperature. I'm surprised that one's not a bit hotter, because it's surrounded by abyssalite. So the heat dissipation's kind of limited. It can only kind of go through here, or well, I suppose it can go out that way. Let's have a look.
We've had a little bit of an influx of super chats. We've got some catching up to do.
We certainly have. All right, let's have a super chat session. I'll leave you looking at this. You can watch this while you listen to the sweet dulcet tones of Picture Perfect.
So starting off with Adam Lloyd, 5 Great British Pounds. Defo complex, let's see what you can do, lol.
Alright, I might try and... I don't know though, people do like simple. I do like simple, but we'll see. Well, maybe I'll start doing a few little complicated things.
Next, Corpse Hatch was $2 and 33 cents.
Your favourite number.
Indeed. No need for comically over-engineered machines.
I agree, Corpse Hatch. I really do. Simple is elegant. Elegant is beautiful.
Indeed. Kim Larson, 20 Norwegian kroner. When will you and Picture Perfect make babies?
How very dare you? I think her boyfriend might get upset if we did that.
Oh, really?
Well, I say boyfriend. It's probably more adequately described as boyfriends. I mean,
what are you implying about me? I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't know. How many guys do work in the warehouse? At your job?
Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, it's not just Nanny Giggles who's a bit of a trollop. Oh no. Oh no.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on rapidly.
Ogre free with $2. No little Skye Storm running around. You have dupes. Is that supposed to be you have dupes?
I don't know.
Maybe. Oh, and then another one from Ogre free for $5. Skye, do you need to have a talk about where babies come from?
I think anybody that's watching my channels knows that I really don't need that conversation. Anyway, kids, ask your parents. Oh dear. When a man and a lady love each other very much.
No, let's not.
We're not going to have that conversation now? Aww, Mom. Okay, apparently we're not going to have that conversation now. Any other good stuff that I've missed in the chat?
I do have another question for you.
Oh, shoot!
Rapidly off topic. Susan Morris wanted to know what a regular volcano is good for, if anything.
So that's Susan from Discord, isn't it?
Yeah, she's one of our newest members.
Hey, she is one of our newest channel members. What's the question again?
What is a regular volcano good for?
Power. I mean, these metal volcanoes are not fantastic power producers, but the thing is, you're getting refined metals from them. I mean, really, it's the refined metals, and the fact that you're getting a bit of power out of it is like a little bit of a bonus. But the actual volcanoes, either the full-on volcano or the minor volcano. I mean, preferably, like if you get a full-on volcano, that is a major power source. You're gonna be getting, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how much power you're going to produce from that, but it's going to be a lot. I mean, these things are producing like, I don't know, like maybe, like on average, like if you take into consideration the dormant cycles and all the rest of it, like maybe 200 to 250 watts. I think this is probably more like 200 watts. This is probably more like 250-ish. But yeah, they're producing like on average like a fairly small amount of power. But I mean a full-on volcano, I think that thing's going to produce. Man, I don't know. I don't know actually. But I would expect it's going to be like getting up towards like 1,000 watts or something. I would think.
You know what? Alex wants to know if you're ready for his surprise.
Well, yeah. Did you give him his key?
I did. Of course I did. God, give me some credit.
Okay, give me my blooming surprise, Alex. Yes, I'm very ready. Take me now.
Oh my God.
I just love my ability to shock you. I really do. I just really do. Yes. Surprise us. Take us roughly from behind. You can't believe that I said that, can you?
I can believe that you said it. What I can't believe is that you'll say this stuff on a live stream.
Oh yeah, I've got no inner sensor. I've got no inner sensor at all. Oh dear. There's a question there from. Now, how do you say that?
What are you looking at?
It's Jorge, I would think. Jorge Kaneshiro. Or it could be George. I don't know. I think it's Jorge.
Could be either. Anyway, he says, Skystorm, I'm having trouble finding what happens with a biome when you dig it out entirely. For example, the cold biome, will it warm up and then never cool down?
Correct.
There you go. Nice and simple.
Yeah, like for example, over here, this biome, we've almost dug this out. But yeah, I mean, the temperature of the biome. Okay, let's find. Yeah, let's look at this one. So, if we look at this cold biome, the only reason that this cold biome stays cold is the coldness that's in there when it's created, and then these wheezeworts, because obviously these wheezeworts consume heat. So that's it's only the wheezeworts that keep this cold. If you take out the wheezeworts from any cold biome, like eventually, I mean it'll take a while, but eventually all the water will melt and it'll warm up to the same temperature as everything around it. Well, it would if you had some kind of temperature gradient across the abyssalite, but abyssalite, well, yeah, the thermal conductivity is 0. So heat doesn't penetrate that at all. But once you penetrate that, then yeah, eventually this is going to melt unless you've got wheezeworts to destroy heat. So there you go.
We had a super chat.
We did.
From Oystein Dalby. Am I saying that right?
Oystein Dolby.
Dolby. 50
doesn't that just roll off there? Oystein Dolby.
Oystein Dolby. 50 Norwegian kroner. I rather want to see automated farms with storage and whatever you can come up with than a complex geyser tamer.
Cool. It's geyser, by the way.
I try so hard. Come on, we can let one slide.
So your answer should be, no, I'm saying it the American way because I'm cool. So get over it. And plus, screw you. I'll pronounce it however the hell I want. It's nothing to do with you. See, there's lots of possible answers.
Yeah, but I'm lovely. I was just like rolling with it.
Yeah, right. Tell that to all the poor people that you abuse and the old people. She trips old people up in supermarkets.
Oh my god, no I don't.
You know you do. You know you do.
The stuff you make up about me, oh my god.
You see some old person with a Zimmer frame, she'll be straight in there. Horrible. Horrible she is. Right, go on.
You know what we should do? We should give away another one of our keys.
No, we shouldn't.
No?
No.
You don't want to? You want to wait till 7:30?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. But we didn't do one at 8:30. At 7:30, rather.
Yeah, we did.
Well, I mean, technically, I suppose we did. Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
I gave it away to Alex.
You did.
Alex, I'm still waiting for my surprise. Damn you. What's my surprise? I hope it's cake.
Oh.
Actually,
I could go for a slice of cake right now.
I really wish I hadn't said that because now I really, really fancy a piece of cake. Oh, yeah. But, what were we talking? I was talking about something then and I got distracted. I can't remember.
You were going to say something related to Ralph Koch and then the conversation just
drifted. Well, there was that as well. Now, Ralph's son, Ralph, correct me if I'm wrong, because I do so many names. So if I've got this wrong, I really apologise because he only mentioned it once. But he would like his son, who I believe his name is Riley, to be in the game. So you know what? I'm totally happy to do that. We go to Vitals, and where is Max? Max can be renamed to Riley. Now, Ralph, let me know if I've got that right or I've got it wrong. I'm pretty darn sure that I'm right. Riley. I'm just going to call him Riley because otherwise I'll be doing jokes about his name. And Ralph actually finds it funny when I do jokes about his name, but I'm not going to do jokes about his son's name. I mean, that's just wrong.
That's just not nice.
Yes. Riley Koch. I'm going to say it once, and I'm going to just let it sit there, and I'm going to move on. But there you go. Riley's in the game. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. Even though it still tells Max there, we'll get the old follow count. There we go. Riley. Hooray! Riley's in the game. Cool. Good news. Has Ralph said anything? He's pretty gone. He's pretty gone.
No.
Yeah, he's pretty gone.
Or that maybe that just means that you were correct.
It could be.
You never know.
Or it could be that he's got parental responsibility. Well, there's that as well. I wasn't going to go there, but yeah, I guess that's a point. What else was I going to do? What else was I going to do? There was something else I was going to do or talk about that was kind of like semi-interesting. But
I don't know, we got massively sidetracked.
Yeah, like what else is new?
Yeah.
What else is new?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm just, like, right now I'm thinking about getting these coolers up and running. Now that we've got the extra power, we totally could do it. And I really would love it. Because, well, you can see, this has just turned all this to steam. No, we've got 460 kilograms of steam in there now. That we should be like heating up and running a steam turbine and getting a little bit of power back. But with this, obviously that's not going to happen. And yeah. Okay, well, it's what it is. So hang on, I've got these two guys up here producing oxygen. Let's have a look. How are we doing oxygen wise? So yeah, we're producing more than we're using at the moment. And we have been doing that for a long time. Yeah, we'd be getting a net gain for ages. That'll be when I like was playing with the water and turned the water off. But even, well, actually no, it's not, because it's only like 1,600 grams. It's like 2 kilograms short, so no. But I'm sure there will be times. Yeah, we've been overproducing oxygen like for a very long time. So we're still doing that. And where's that oxygen going? Well, it was going outside the ring and helping to get the air pressure up out here. And this is up to like 1,400 out here, which is pretty darn good. But in here, what are we up to now? So we're at like 1,300, 1,200, right? Even right down here, like right down here where we're pumping the gas out, we're at like 1,000. And up here where we're producing this, 1,600. So our base is very, very healthy in terms of oxygen. So that's really good. The power we've looked at. Temperature's okay. It's all nice and green where it needs to be green. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, I think you got your surprise.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, that's kind of just stopped me in my tracks. Oh my god, guys. So, there you go. Yeah, I'm going to read out the comments from everybody else. Whoa. Holy hell. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my, Vicar. Squeezel, you need to be in some kind of like 70s sitcom. Oh my, Vicar. Last caller, Jansen. That's just insane.
Yeah.
Shall we read out? I suppose I need to read this out, don't I, really?
You really should, yes.
Alex Thomas, who you now understand why he's called Alex Thomas, the #1 super chatter, a donation of $475. This is for all your great live streams and all the fun in the chat. Also, making picture perfect say 33 cents makes me laugh a lot. Sorry, 33 cents makes me laugh a lot. On it is the best game I have. 145 hours of gameplay. My base is my base is the lightning on the opening of all your videos. I will show you the completed map. Enjoy. #1 bonehead super chatter. Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh
wow,
my god.
Alex.
Wow.
Also, just for you, because you missed it out, 33 cents.
Yeah, there you go. Whew. Yeah, there's a few more comments that I need to read out. Let's see. That's just insane. GG, Alex. Sodding Hell. Yeah, that's one of my favourites. Oh My Wow from Philip. What else? That was a badass donation. Yeah, that was absolutely badass. And we'll round it up with Remco, who says, "Are you nuts?" which is a good point. Answer: he's absolutely barking, but we love him to death. Wow.
Yeah. Wow, Alex.
Timothy Reed asks the question: Patreon versus YouTube membership. Which do I prefer? It's kind of a funny thing. Like, what do I personally get more out of? The split on Patreon. We get YouTubers, or people who have supports on Patreon. We receive at least 90% of any donations. Whereas on YouTube, it's 70% of like memberships and donations and stuff. So from that perspective, obviously, Patreon is like if people are donating, then Patreon would be better. But I totally understand that people who donate, especially people who want to be like channel members and whatever and show their support, like, I like the fact that they can get something back. And so if you become a channel member, let me show you. If you become a channel member, then you get access to the channel badges. And you've got the loyalty element of the channel badges getting better over time, which I'll show you. They're super cool, but I do love those freaking badges. Badges? You don't need no stinking badges. Yes, you do. You do need badges. And you get the custom emojis, and you get the immunity slow mode, and you get access to the Discord server. So, and like the super chats and whatever, you get your name up there and all that kind of stuff. And I totally buy into that. So from my perspective, my answer is I prefer whatever makes you personally happiest. Like, if you want the biggest part of your donation to get to me, or you want, you want the badges, or you want like whatever, or you like Discord access or whatever. But do whatever makes you happy. Because like at the end of the day, I am happy with people just watching my videos and enjoying them. Like, if they go the extra mile and either like a video or comment on a video, like, that is great support. People that retweet my tweets and stuff, or support me in social media or whatever, that's great support. The people who actually put their hands in their wallets and either become Patreon supporters or channel members or super chatters or whatever, I mean, those people are just freaking awesome. They're all Mother Teresa as far as I'm concerned. So, we've got some super chats to read out, don't we?
We do. We've got some catching up to do, starting with Ogre 333, $5, Birds and Bees, Rabbits, Daddy Skye, Mommy Picture Perfect, Sitting in a Tree, Kissing, Why No Skye Dupe or Picture Perfect Dupe.
God,
I know you have the ego.
God, you're rubbish at reading these out sometimes.
I'm so sorry. Do you want to do that better? Show me off?
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay. Birds and the Bees. Rabbit's Daddy. Rabbit's Daddy Skye. Mommy Picture Perfect. But it's sitting in, like, you see you said sitting in a tree kissing. It's not. Do you not know that rhyme?
I know, but he didn't spell it out, so I didn't know what
Skye and Picture sitting in a tree. Kissing. See, this is it. See, this is why I have the channel and you don't, right? Because I go the extra mile. I put on a blooming performance for these people. I entertain these people. Damn it.
Oh my God, calm down.
Oh dear. Alex is off his trolley, and apparently so am I. Thanks you, Corpse Hatch. How much is that picture?
$3 and 33 cents.
Yep, absolutely. And yes, she is 6. Right,
No.
moving on.
So
Whoa! Yay, it's Timothy Reed. Hello,
welcome,
Timothy.
Timothy.
Timothy's become our latest channel member. Yay! Throw up a comment so we can see your sexy, awesome badge. Oh, look. There's Susan Morris with her sexy badge and throwing up one of the custom emojis, the awesome sauce emoji. Hooray! You know what?
What?
I asked you like a couple of weeks ago to really remind me and badger me to do some more custom emojis because we've got.
I
Yes,
know.
yes. Are you not entertained? I should have been in that film.
I did write it down, but you've been so busy with Oni that,
I kind of have.
like, we haven't had time.
Yeah, I kind of have.
You kind of have, to be fair.
Catch up with the super chats because we've got.
Yeah,
a few
sure.
to get through.
So David Macumba, $5. Any plans of doing a series on Factorio or Stationeers?
I'm pretty sure that must be David Macoma.
Oh, I don't do names.
Do you what like? Do you brush your hair with a comb?
No, I struggle with people's names. Come on.
Oh, I'd say I'm being horrible now because Picture is actually clinically dyslexic.
I am. I'm very special.
As well as clinically insane. Moving on. Moving on.
Okay. Do you want to answer that question before I move on?
Which question?
Do you plan on doing a series on Factorio or Stationeers?
A lot of people have asked me about Factorio, and I always say I think it's a bit late for me to be. I have never played Factorio. I do have the game, but I have never played it. Well, I played like 20 minutes of it, 15, 20 minutes of it. And I think it's just too late for me to get into it now. I think it would be kind of ridiculous because it's been played to death by so many people who know it and whatever. I would have to sink so much time into getting up to speed on it. And then what would you see? It's like you've seen it before. So I think it's better for me to focus on new games that are coming up, like Transport Fever 2, for example, or even Gunsmith. And if you want a copy of Gunsmith, we're giving one away in about 15 minutes, so stick around. Oh, hell yeah. Giveaway, Gunsmith, 15 minutes. Who did that sound like?
Catherine Tate.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Oh, my God, you got a pop culture reference.
Yay!
Well done. Then there was much rejoicing. Right, read out some super chats. My God, we've got to try and keep up.
Mike Hillman, $5. Skye, did you look at Dawn of Man while we're waiting for Ancient Cities?
Did I look at Dawn of Man? I played Dawn of Man. I did a full playthrough of Dawn of Man. So
Well, then yes, you did.
So yeah, I did. Absolutely, I did. I actually looked at Ancient Cities again to
How's it doing?
To see what the latest is. Well, they have actually stepped up the communication a bit now. So they're posting very regularly on Twitter now, which is good to see because I'll tell you now, I was getting a little bit nervous of whether they were actually going to frickin' end up producing a game or not. But it does seem like we're heading towards actually seeing something. I mean, it's already a year late. So, yeah, but yeah, it looks like it. The other thing is Foundation. Foundation have either just or they're just about to release another content update, which has actually got some pretty cool stuff in. So I think another visit to Foundation is going to be in our future because I do love Foundation. It's a blooming awesome game. So and for you guys, I think it's a good idea for me to go and check it out again. Right, more super chats.
Toronto Graham with $5 Canadian. Am I the only one who noticed when you look at the base, it resembles the Venus symbol?
Yeah, I was very close to actually making this a Venus symbol, and at one point I was seriously thinking because if I'd have made this into a cross here, then that would be the Venus symbol, the female symbol, and then I could maybe have figured out how to do an arrow pointing up here, and that would have been the male symbol. And if you combine them, then it's the male and female symbol. But yes, I've noticed that.
He did also say, Skye, please trim the excess around your orange balls.
What? I have no excess around my orange balls. My golden balls. It's golden balls, by the way, if you don't mind. How very dare you. There's no excess. I've got no.
Are your golden balls nice and tidy, are they?
Yeah.
Good to know.
Actually, these ladders do make them look a bit... let's stop. Move on. Stop it. God, you guys get me into so much trouble. Right, next one.
That was the last one.
That was the last one?
Yes. Yes, I think so.
Really?
Oh, no,
it wasn't. Alex Thomas
no, it wasn't.
got one.
I missed that one. Sorry, Alex. Alex Thomas, #1 super chatter. $3 and 33 cents. I think this is a challenge. Who can try to beat me on #1 super chatter?
Is there anyone who is... But the thing is, there's one person who kind of gives Alex, like, some kind of run for his money. And that's Guggits. But, of course, Guggits works on Sundays. So he's not around. So maybe we'll have to start doing the Wednesday streams again. So that Guggits can
have a go.
Can come along. Mind you, even when he does, usually Alex turns up and goes, wow. How dare you try and take my title. So, yeah. Wow, Alex is... Yeah. I don't think anybody's going to take your title, Alex. Like, ever. Has anybody ever been top of the super chat in one of my streams other than Alex? I don't know.
I feel like once it was Guggits, and then Alex came along right at the end.
Yeah.
To, like, steal it from him.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, and another super chat. Let's get that out of the way, and then we'll get into some questions.
Yes, from Thomas 53089. $1 and 33 cents getting in on the game.
Cool.
No message though.
No message. It's because it's less than $2.
Yeah, it stops you, doesn't it? But he got his 33 cents. So.
He got his 33 cents in. That's what's important.
Indeed.
So thank you, Thomas. Much appreciated. Yeah. So more questions and stuff. Oh, and there's another super chat.
We got another one. I would go free. Do you think he did that just for me, that name?
I would think so.
Because I'm starting to feel it. $2. The golden balls need a size up, looking small.
How very dare you! How very dare you, Ogre!
Would it help if I told you that I think your golden balls are perfectly adequate?
Yes.
There you go.
Can we move on now? Can we stop focusing on my balls for a second?
We can try.
Let's move on as rapidly as we possibly can.
Oh, no, Corpse Hatch isn't going to let us.
Oh my god. Go on, read the darn thing out.
Corpse Hatch, $2 and 77 cents. Skye keeps his golden balls very smooth.
Move on rapidly.
Alex Barton is here. Hi, Alex.
Hey, Alex.
Alex Barton, 2 great British pounds. I was top once. Other Alex was away.
That is actually true because it was. This is why when I put Alex into the game, I just put Alex because it kind of covered Alex Barton and Alex #1 super chatter. So yeah, you guys are amazing.
They are staggeringly generous, aren't they? All of them.
Yeah, they are amazing. So let's get into the game for a bit. Let's stop talking about my balls and donations, and let's talk about the game. Come on, guys. Like questions and Sylvie Vivaris. What freaking great name, Sylvie Vivari. I think with Vivare, Sylvie Vivare. What a great freaking name. How do we get the heat up high enough to activate steam turbines? Well, the simple fact is, go down here and look at these steam turbines. The steam turbines don't activate until you get steam up at 125 degrees. Okay, so you've got to like how do we get the temperature up that high? Well, there are limited ways is the simple answer. Because you've got to get extra heat into that steam somehow. Well, how can you do that? Well, really, apart from the volcanoes, I'm racking my brain. The only way I can think to get extra heat into the steam, other than volcanoes, would be an aqua tuner. Like, I mean, there is, as well as the aqua tuner, you've got the thermoregulator, which is it's an aqua tuner for gases. The thing is that produces a very small amount of heat, really, certainly relative to an aqua tuner. So, I mean, that is another way, though. You could use that. The space heater produces heat, but it's temperature limited. The liquid tepidizer is temperature limited. So yeah, there are very few ways to get that power in there. What else? I mean, oh, and the magma, obviously. So you could use the magma. I'm kind of tempted at some point to put a magma steam turbine thing going on. But I think I'm probably going to use it for I don't know. I might use it for my petrol thing, or I might use it for a steam turbine thing. We'll see. We'll see. More to read out. Go
on. Thomas53089, $2. Will you do an Ancestors, a Humankind Odyssey?
I've never heard of it, so probably not.
I've heard of it, but I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, so I have no idea if it's your kind of thing or not.
I've no idea. I haven't even heard of it, so. There's more to read out.
Yes, sorry. Black Outcast Media Broadcasting, $2. The missing BPT makes Skye all balls and no shower.
Oh my god! You can't say things like that.
I'm sorry, you just asked me to read it out.
I do still have like a pink thingy sticking up here, but it's a bit thin.
Yeah, it's lacking.
Don't. Excuse me.
Nothing.
You're not supposed to say things like that. For some reason, that if you look at that, right? I don't know what. This is how my brain works. That looks like Snoopy with an erection. Doesn't it?
Now that you mention it.
It looks like... Oh my god. There you go. That's better than a big pink thing. It's Snoopy with an erection. Oh my lord. I am so going to get banned from YouTube. Alright, moving on. Moving on. What are we going to do next?
One more super chat.
Two more.
Oh, sorry. Teddy Bear, £1.99, who says, have you got beta access to Transport Fever 2?
I didn't apply for beta access because I'm going to get press access. So I thought I would leave the beta access for someone else. Because like why should I take it? I'm going to get press access anyway. So let somebody else have the enjoyment of getting into the beta.
Oh.
Yeah, I am considerate sometimes. I mean, obviously, Picture wouldn't know that, but...
Yeah, like, not to me.
Well, no, not to you, obviously. Don't want to encourage you, for heaven's sake.
Yeah, exactly. Like, jeez.
Yeah.
Ogre free, $2. Hashtag, bring back the big pink thingy.
Quite right, too. Right, come on. I don't know, comments, questions, any stuff like that?
An influx of super chats. How about that?
Apparently.
Alex Barton.
Oh, what a surprise. One of them's about Snoopy. Well. How about that?
Alex Barton, £2 Great British pounds. BPCT, big pink chode thingy.
What is chode?
I'm not sure.
I've no idea. Do I want to know?
Like, I'm not sure I want to Google it.
I'm pretty sure. I don't. You shouldn't. You'll probably go blind. So I'd stay away. I would stay away. Read the next one because the next one's good.
Yeah. Corpse Edge, $2 and 22 cents. Snoopy has a red rocket.
No, he doesn't. It's a kind of a pink colour. Although, yeah.
Let's not debate this for too long.
Does seem to have a bit of fungus growing, so I'm not sure about that. But should we move on? Yeah, I think we should probably move on rapidly, like really,
well, that's
really
what
quickly.
happens when you penetrate a slime biome.
Oh, stop it! Good lord, this channel's bad enough with me. We don't need you starting in on this.
Okay. I'm gonna butcher this name. Try Matthias?
No, you didn't butcher it at all. That's pretty perfect, I would say.
Okay, we'll go with that. $20. I really admire the dedication and care you take with your video games.
Aww.
Thank you for doing such a great job.
Oh, thank
you.
Now, the thing is, it depends where he's from. It could be Matthias or it could be Matthias.
Ah, okay.
If he's like German or Austrian, it would mean Matthias. Like the famous guitarist Matthias Yabs. Lead guitarist with the Scorps. You've probably never heard of the Scorpions, let alone.
No.
Do you know I've seen the Scorpions in concert more times than any other band?
Have you?
Yeah, which is weird because I like the Scorps and I was really into the Scorps at one time, but I would like. I don't think they'd appear in like my top 10, and yet I've been to see them loads of times. There you go. So there you go. That's the kind of concerts I go to. Monsters of Rock and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you. I'm gonna call him Matthias because I think it's a cool name. Thanks, Matthias. And like, what else?
Well, we answered most of the questions I've had. It was just a lot of giggling.
There has been an enormous amount of giggling on this stream.
There has just been like a little bit.
Well, if we can fill in about another 90 seconds, then we can do the giveaway.
Okay. Mary Poser wants to know why you have a layer of oil under the water. So. Your new contraption.
Actually, that's a good point because somebody asked me that in the comments as well. Sorry, in which contraptions?
Oh, I added in your new contraptions.
Oh, in the new contraptions. Okay, fine. It is simply for even heat distribution and fast heat distribution. So when the volcanoes erupt and spew out this molten iron, we want to get the heat out of that and distributed to all parts of the steam turbine as quickly as possible. Now, let me pause this for a second because it's a bit noisy when we're this close. If we look at the steam and we look at the thermal conductivity, the thermal conductivity of steam is really, really low, at 0.18. That is staggeringly low. If you compare that to just like, I don't know, like a tile of sedimentary rock, that's got a thermal conductivity of 2. So yeah, this does not conduct heat very well. So the reason I put the oil in there is because the crude oil has this property of having a high thermal conductivity. It's got a thermal conductivity of 2. So the heat gets distributed throughout the oil like very rapidly, spreads that heat out, so that then we can use the temp shift plates to help get the heat out of the crude oil and into the steam. And this is why, when's this going to erupt next? That's, if I mouse over it, it'll say 0.7 cycles. Let's have a look at this. Oh, this one's just, oh, here we go, perfect, 30 seconds. Don't go away, giveaway very soon, guys. After this eruption. Here we go. So look, literally as soon as the copper pops out, right, we start distributing that heat. Right? You can see the temperature at the bottom, right at the bottom. 129, 130. So this was sitting at about 124. degrees. And it literally, as soon as that gets out, right, but if we look, it's not just here, it's if we move across. Look, this is it's over the required 125 all the way across. And that happens almost instantly. And the same with these temp shift plates. These temp shift plates go rapidly up in temperature. So we're moving the heat out. Now, okay, so that's great and all, but what's the rush? The rush is to get the heat into the steam turbines and removed, so that this doesn't get too hot, right? We have a limited amount of energy in here anyway, so it's like trying to run these turbines hot is pointless, because they'll run hotter but for a shorter period of time. You'll still only get the same amount of energy out, right? So the idea is to run them as cool as possible. This is why I run 2 steam turbines, right? So that we can keep the temperatures down. And as soon as this this copper or iron appears, we want the heat out of that and going into the steam turbines and being converted into energy, so that we keep the temperatures down as much as possible. So that's the reason for the oil. That's quite a long answer for a very simple question, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. I could have just said, oh, why have I got the oil in? Oh, it's just to keep the temperatures down. Move the heat. But there you go. Do you want to read some super chats then?
Yes. If I can say it in a polite way, do you want to know what a chode actually is? Because I've had it explained to me.
Oh my god. Is it... How X-rated are we talking?
A little bit, but I can say it in a way that it's not.
Okay, go on.
It's basically a pink thingy that is wider than it is long.
Oh.
There you go. Now you know.
Okay.
And we'll move on.
I don't even, like, I really wish you hadn't said that now. I don't even want to think about that. Good Lord. Why would you tell me that?
Well, you said you didn't know, and I got told, and now I know.
After this stream, I'm going to go away and I'm going to think of something to ruin your day.
Well, I got told, and I had to deal with it. I thought I'd pass it on.
Well, that's your fault.
I didn't ask.
Put your fingers in your ear and go, la, 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 I don't want to know. Jeffrey, I am not listening to you.
I'm sorry. I thought we shared these things.
Let's see who can name that film. Put your fingers in your ear, go, la, 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 Jeffrey, I'm not listening to you. Name that film. I wonder if anybody's going to get it. I'll be impressed if anybody does, actually. Like questions and...
super chats.
Yeah, super chats, I'll do.
Black Outcast Media Broadcasting with $5. Skye, question. Should we rush to the oil biomes or no? Please elaborate and be detailed, sir. Great job, and shout out to Alex, the super chat god.
I think he meant elaborate.
Was that not what I said?
No.
What did I say? No, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Right, so should you rush down to get to crude oil? I mean, I don't think there's any point. I don't think there's any real need for crude oil in the like really early game, but mid game, I guess it kind of depends how quickly you want to progress. If you want cooling, like some really good cooling, then yeah, dig down, get yourself some crude oil, because if you want to run aqua tuners, like and this, I've got to say, I haven't seen a better a better cooling system than this. I've seen some ridiculously complicated ones, and I don't see how they're any better than this. This is just perfect. It just sits there, it runs beautifully. But you do need a bit of crude oil in there. So yeah, I mean, it's certainly if you're in a hot biome, yeah, you'd want to lay your hands on some crude oil ASAP. And yeah, I mean, if you find a volcano early on, oh yeah, go get yourself some crude oil ASAP and get it running some steam turbines. Definitely, awesome. Next.
Deddy Bear, £1.99. At what air pressure do duplicates' eardrums pop?
I think it's around 2000. I don't know if anybody can give us the absolute on that, but it's around 2,000.
And Alex Barton with £2 Great British pounds. Do you have a zombie apocalypse escape plan?
Yeah.
We have talked about this, haven't we?
Have we?
Yeah, we had a chat about this once.
Was I drunk?
No. Were
you drunk?
Basically, I asked you if you would come and rescue me, and you said no.
Oh, there you go.
You said I'd get you killed.
Well, at least I was being honest. And yeah, but my zombie apocalypse escape plan is to use Picture Perfect as a distraction, sacrifice her, and then I can escape.
Yeah, gee, thanks.
Is that not going to make me popular?
No, it's so not.
Oh, come on, it is. Come on, you'd all do the same thing. Well, you would if you knew Picture.
No.
Yeah.
No, they would protect me. They're lovely people.
Women and children first. And then once they get eaten, we can escape. That's the plan. That is the plan. Oh, look. I'm almost out. I'm almost out of natural gas. What's going on? Let's have a look. Oh, my balls aren't very golden. Yeah, we're in a dormant cycle here, and we're also in a dormant cycle here, but we've only got like 5 cycles left, and we haven't actually run out of natural gas. Almost, but not quite. Still got a little bit going on. It's not going to last very long. I think we will probably just about run out, but hey, it is what it is. Guys, like seriously. Like, what do you want me to do? What stuff do you want me to do? Because as far as I can see, like I keep saying, other than like sorting the water out, which I know I need to do, and I still don't know how to do it, and I haven't seen anybody come up with ideas for like exactly what I should do with my water. Oh, we got loads of water now. God, that hasn't taken long. We were virtually out. So we've got, my God, we've just gained, what's that? That's 31, so that's 62. We've gained like, I don't know, 65 tons of water in like an hour. That's pretty good going. All right, cool. Yeah, other than sorting the water out, which I know I have to do, and that'll be the next video. God, that's going to take me freaking forever to figure out what I'm going to do. Because it's like, if I decide to use liquid reservoirs, because like part of me wants to get away from having this big reservoir and just store it all in liquid reservoirs. The problem with liquid reservoirs is the restrictions on how much you can get into it and out of it, like at one time, because you are limited to 10 kilograms. Now, why this is bothering me, I don't know, because with this one, the most I take out of it, I only have one pump in here, the most I take out of it is 10 kilograms at a time. So, I'm not quite sure why I'm kind of so worried. It's more the input. See, for example, right, we're pumping like 10 kilograms of water around the base, like to supply various things and to cool it down. And then all of that water joins up again and ends up here. So here's our 10 kilograms of water coming back. And then I send that into the cooler to cool it down, right? And then it comes back down here, and gets dumped into the reservoir again. Now, if I was using these reservoirs, then 10 kilograms of water is all I can get in there, right? That's the maximum I can put into there. So how can I get some extra in? It's like, once I start running it, I can never put any extra in because I'm pulling 10 kilograms out, passing it around the base, cooling it down, put 10 kilograms back in. And I can never put in any more than that. Whereas with this, like for example, we just added, if I bring it up, we just added this so that I'm pumping in some extra water. So that's what's kind of messing with my brain at the moment. And I got to say, okay, I can kind of understand there being a restriction on how much you can take out of a liquid reservoir, but I think you should be able to pump more than 10 kilograms in. So if anybody's got a solution to that, like let me know. Now I suppose, because like what I want to be doing is pulling water in either from places like this or from these geysers. So I'd want to pull this water, which is going to be at like 95 degrees plus, bring it down into this cooler, cool it down to an acceptable temperature, like 10 degrees or something, 10 to 15 degrees probably, and then feed it into my main reservoir system, right? But yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. Okay. What about? Let me run this. You guys can tell me if I'm mental or not. Let's say that I had like banks of these, right? And then I pipe them up so that we've got. Let's see. So we've got stuffing coming into here, and then it goes into there, and then comes out there, and then that's going to go off into our system that goes around the place. Fine. Okay, great. But what if I had another bank of reservoirs and do the same thing? So that goes into there, that goes into there, and then I could either connect that just like straight out to something else, or hook it up to that one to be routed out, and then do the same with this one. And I could do this with like multiple banks. Like this is extensible as far as you want to go. And then on the input side, I can just if I want to. So initially I'd be pumping it into here, right? But I didn't want to do that. I could also just link it up like that. Or yeah, because I can then pump into like whatever, and when one bank is full, it'll just be passed on to another bank. I mean, it'll split it 50-50 into these anyway, and then I can just like keep adding rows to it. You see where I'm going with this? Am I making any freaking sense? Are you all sitting there going, what the hell is... I almost said the F word. The actually thing is, I can say it. It's like, the fuck is he on about?
At me.
Exactly. Then I'd be in trouble.
Yes.
Yeah, what the hell is he on about? But yeah, I want some kind of extensible system like this. Now, that would allow me to put more than 10 kilograms into the system. And actually, doing it this way, I could get more than 10 kilograms out of the system as well, couldn't I? You know what? That actually... I may have just come up with an idea for what I'm going to do. Yeah. All right. So yeah, guys, I'm interested in your comments on that little idea. Let's talk about this for a bit.
Well, while we wait for that, I've got some super chats to catch you up on.
I want to know what Caitlin said, because Black Outcast just said, right on, Caitlin. What did Caitlin say? I'm always scared by anything Caitlin says. She scares me a little bit. Oh, here it is. Caitlin said to Black Outcast, she said, I like Skye's work so much. I don't exactly know what's going on at any given point in time in this game, and I still stick around. Aww. People who stick around even though they have no clue what's going on. It's a bit like you, Picture.
No, come on, that's not fair.
Isn't it?
Yeah, but shush.
Okay. Moving on then.
Right, let me do these super chats.
Oh, yeah, do the super chats, and then guys, I want some freaking feedback on this, because I want to know if this... am I missing something? Am I going to screw this up? I only want to do this once, and it's been really bugging me for, like, days about how I can set up this reservoir system. So, come on, comments. Right, super chats.
Alex Thomas, #1 super chatter, $2. Can I get my own dupe named Alex #1 super chatter?
Yes.
Okay, next. Alex Barton, oh no, I did that one. That was the zombie apocalypse one.
Yeah.
There was a couple more. Lars with 20 Swedish krona?
SEK, Swedish
Yeah.
krona.
Your slicksters might be in chlorine?
No.
Cool.
Oh,
okay.
no.
No, we're good.
Well, yeah, kind of ish.
Okay.
The thing is, we need to produce some more carbon dioxide, because the thing is, our coal generators are not running at all at the moment, and haven't been running for blooming ages. Even these guys aren't running much because of the power, the extra power that we're getting from the volcanoes. I mean, if we look at the power situation, no, I want to look at that. Yeah, you can see. Look, we're backed up with hydrogen because we're not burning the hydrogen, because we're just living on some natural gas and the power that we're getting from these steam turbines. So we're actually in a pretty good situation. That's why I need to start burning some extra power, so that we can start producing some more carbon dioxide, so I can get some more slicksters down here. We've got 2 molten lava eggs down here. What is going on? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we got 1 incubating there. So what I should do is I should get rid now of these guys. Let's get rid of you, attack you, and set them to attack him as well. Alright. And I want to set the game running, so I have to cancel all of that. There we go. Go. Yep, combat prey.
While you're waiting for that, there was another super chat from Ogre333.
Yeah.
$20. Tan banana, trouser snake, watch out, it spits.
Oh, stop it. Behave, guys. Come on. So let's move rapidly on. really rapidly on.
Do you know what we were supposed to do?
Yeah, I'm going to berate you now, because 15-20 minutes ago we were supposed to do a giveaway.
I know, but you got distracted talking about your water thing.
Ooh. Right, let's do a giveaway. Okay. Yeah. There is a game. It's called Gunsmith, and it's kind of like, it's a Factorio-ish kind of game, but it's like combine Factorio with international arms dealing, because what you do is you build production lines to produce all kinds of weapons. It's like pistols and revolvers, automatic weapons, even to like advanced weapons, up to I think like tanks or something, and also like clothing and everything goes along with it. And you can sell to the black market, you can sell to governments, and there's a whole thing about reputation, and like it affects like who you sell to, affects who you can sell to, and all kinds of stuff. And I haven't actually played it yet, but I have seen it played, and I am going to play it at least a little bit as soon as I can get some blooming time away from Oni. And I thought I would have done it by now. I will do it. If you would like a copy of Gunsmith, then just type Gunsmith in the chat now, and we're going to pick somebody at random.
You think they're all racing to the keyboard?
I would think at the speed of a speeding sloth, they're rushing to the keyboard and going B, no, G, A, no, backspace, G U.
Be nice.
I know.
Ogre 333 $2 says, Skye, check out Satisfactory.
I have checked out Satisfactory, and Satisfactory looks kind of cool. Oh my god!
Oh yeah, that was a massive influx.
Oh my god! Right, we are giving away a copy of Gunsmith right now, so you better be quick. I can see certain people putting their name up more than once.
Yes, I can see certain people doing that.
Ralph Cock. Stop it. Oh, that's like really. Corpse Hatch, $22.22. Skye, please give this super chat to Picture Perfect. She deserves something for the horrible things we make her say. Aww. Aww.
Thank you.
On that basis, well, because he's saying, "Oh, give some of this super chat money to Picture Perfect." So, do you think we ought to kind of at least allude to today?
We could have a chat about that.
You know, I'm going to shut up because it's really like. I'm just going to leave it up to. I'm going to shut up. You know what? I'm going to shut up for like. How long? Somewhere between probably 60 and 120 seconds, I would imagine. Something in that region.
So I have permission to divulge the details of today.
Well, kind of, sort of, ish. I mean, let's not go. You know, let's not. Let's not show them pictures, but you know.
But I can tell them my new name for you.
Yeah, it's fine. What?
I can tell them my new name for you.
You have to tell me first.
I told you before the stream started, and I messaged you, and you laughed.
Did I? Oh, well, you didn't tell them then. Well, what? Which one?
I said.
Is it rude?
No, I said that you're my grocery fairy.
Ah, okay. Yeah, go on. You know, I'm I'm handing it over to you. The channel's yours for like potentially as long as possibly even two or even 3 minutes. I don't know.
Okay, I'm really bad at telling stories, so I reckon you'll interrupt in like 30 seconds.
You think you'll last that long? Go on, I'll shut up.
So basically, me and Skye were having a chat the other night about groceries and saying that it's expensive to get them delivered because you have to pay like a certain amount to have them delivered to you, and we were discussing the possibility of sharing a groceries order because we live so close, so that would potentially be beneficial for both of us, and we could both save and benefit. And that basically came to fruition, and Skye let me add some groceries onto his weekly order, and when they arrived, he dropped them off at my door for me, my little grocery fairy, and he paid for my groceries for me, so it saved me a substantial amount of money. So he paid for and delivered them for me, which I am extremely grateful for and ever so slightly embarrassed because I'm not used to being taken care of, and it was genuinely a really sweet and thoughtful thing that I am really thankful for.
How embarrassed are you now?
I'm so embarrassed, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, well, remember, it's not from me, it's from the guys. So when you're sitting there having your dinner or having your tea or dunking your chocolate biscuits and your tea or whatever, then you can be like, oh, this is from the guys.
So yeah, thank you guys. You now support my my groceries.
And in case there's any PC people here, guys is a unisex term, so get over it. If you don't like it, get out. in the spirit of tolerance, if you don't like it, get out. And Frank Nightstalker, I'm not reading your comment out, and no, it doesn't.
Honestly, I'm like bright red now.
I bet you are.
I'm so embarrassed. Oh, you know, you need to pick someone for this key.
I do. I'm going to keep them in suspense, though.
Okay. Then we had a super chat that I will read out from Boogaloo. That's a cool name.
It really is.
Boogaloo 1001 $4.99. Hey Skye, what type of pipes are you using for your water coolers? Mine keep breaking, and they're made of igneous rock.
Okay, I'm going to pick somebody at random, and in about half an hour, because we've taken so long,
pick someone else.
you can pick the next one picture.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick someone, because I'm just going to pick ones because they've got a kind of a cool name. The avatars are so small, but she looks like she might be cute as well. She does. I'm a sucker for long dark hair. What can I say? Elissa Bringer. I also like the idea of taking like, you know, some sweet innocent girl and turning her into an international arms dealer. That appeals to my twisted senses. So, Elissa Bringer, you've just won yourself a copy. Well, you haven't won it. You're being given a copy of Gunsmith. So there you go. Hooray! And to
so Alyssa.
No, hang on a second. To Aridel Din Thelor, Gunsmith, is that a giveaway? Yes. And we're giving another one away in about half an hour. So stick around for that. So now you can sort Alyssa out.
Yeah, Alyssa, if you just send me a PM on Twitter and I will get the code to you. And congratulations.
And I've upset Caitlin.
Why did you pick the new favourite woman?
Hey, it's my frickin' channel. I can give it away whatever like conditions I like. You watch when Picture gives it away. It'll probably be to Jorge.
I'm sure I can pick a cute guy.
I'm sure you blooming can.
Also, hashtag grocery fairy needs to totally be a thing.
Oh no, it really doesn't. It really, really doesn't.
It's cute. Oh, Alyssa doesn't have Twitter.
Caitlin said, in quotes, I'm doing the air quotes now. I'm a sucker for long dark hair. Good grief. Yes. Yeah, Caitlin, so are you probably. So there you go. We'll talk about that when we get onto Discord, because Caitlin's one of my channel members. I'm sure she'll be on Discord after the stream, and so will I. So if you ever want to chat with me, God knows why you'd want to, but apparently people do. Then if you become a Patreon supporter for as little as $2, or you become a channel member, then as well as getting the badges and the emojis and the immunity to slow mode and whatever, you also get access to my Discord, and I'm on Discord after every live stream, which is like every Sunday and occasionally during the week as well. So there you go.
And I'm there too.
And yes, Picture's there as well.
For anyone that's interested. And
when I get around to getting Regina her new PC, see, I do look after the girls. I massively appreciate what they do, helping me with my live streams. So I'm getting Nanny Giggles. I'm giving Nanny Giggles one of my old PCs, and that's kind of her reward. So yeah, there you go. Philip Randall, stop it. Oh, Ron Lloyd. Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Always good to see Ron here. Oh, Caitlin said she's not a channel member, she's a patron. I'm sorry. I knew you were one or the other. See what I did there? Only people who are in Discord will get that, but hey. There you go. All right, so what should we do now? We got 29 minutes to kill before we can do another exciting giveaway of Gunsmith. To give chance for people to win it. I don't know. Have you sorted Elisa out?
Yeah, she's gonna message me on Instagram.
Oh, awesome. You're on Instagram?
Yeah, everyone's on Instagram. Come on, get with
No.
the kids.
No, I'm not on Instagram.
I know you're not.
I'm not on Instagram now. I'm probably never going to be on Instagram if I've got anything to do about it. And I think we've actually, yes, I think we've actually run out of natural gas.
I mean, I could put you on Instagram.
Not while I have my strength, you couldn't. Still got a little bit of natural gas for cooking. And the way I've set this up, we've got a nice buffer, kind of a nice natural buffer to keep the cooking going when we are low on natural gas. So that's kind of good. That's worked out pretty well, actually. I'm going to wait for the fanfare because I like that fanfare.
You do.
What else can we? Like any more comments and more interesting stuff or?
You know, earlier, Corpse Hatch and Philip Randall were saying they want you to bring back Bish Bash Bosh.
Bish Bash Bosh. Oh, we could do a bit of bish. We could do a bit of bish. We could do. Oh dear. I'm breaking these in for a horse. We could do a bit of Bish Bash Bosh. And we got a new member, a new channel member, Fritzy. Oh, so I'm a sucker for good names. Fritzy M. Yes. So Fritzy, welcome to channel membership. Hooray! Hopefully see you on Discord afterwards.
Welcome, Fritzy.
Corpse Hatch says, I'm so old, I'm not on Instagram. Yeah, join the club. And then Susie Morris said, you didn't answer the question about the pipes. I assume they're getting below zero and freezing. No. You mean the pipes up here? No, I've got this elaborate bit of automation. Like, for me, this is elaborate. That's like, if you look at my automation view, like, my automation is kept to an absolute freaking minimum. I see some people with these really elaborate setups, and it's like, why? I mean, I've got a pretty successful base run in here, and virtually no automation. But there is a bit of automation going on over here, and what this is doing is down here. Or you can see it going right now. It's deciding, based on this temperature sensor, that if the water is above 24 degrees, so that's the water that's being fed around to cool the base down. If that water comes back and it's above 24 degrees, then it gets fed into the aquatuner. The aquatuner cools the water down by 14 degrees. So the water never comes out less than 10 degrees. And if we get out here and have a look at this, you can see... well, actually, I saw a packet at like 6 degrees. But no, it never freezes because I've got that little bit of automation in there. .8 degrees. Yeah, 9 degrees. 6.7. 7.3. So yeah, doesn't happen. But I've actually run out of water in here. It's a good job I put in those oxygen diffusers. But I need to put a couple more oxygen diffusers down here. You know what? Let's deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Yeah, dump the stuff on the floor. And we'll throw in a couple more down here. What do I want? I want oxygen, and I want oxygen diffusers there and there, and power. Just run my power in. I mean, I love this power system. This power system's so cool. Love it to death. All right, cool. Have we? Hang on a second. Is Alex going?
I'm not reading the chat. I'm sorting out the key for Alyssa.
Oh,
sorry.
Alex said that he's going. Where did he say that? I don't. Oh yeah, he said I have to go, but I'll be on Discord. Hooray! So catch you later, Alex. Susan Morris said to Boogaloo, "Are yours freezing?"
Who were?
I am not pointing at these two golden spheres.
Are you not?
It's a absolute. If you think I'm pointing at them, then you're seeing things. You're hallucinating. Are they freezing? Are they going to fall off? I don't know. I think somebody's got freezing pipes. Yeah, you want to put something like this in, and it's if you want to see like, so how does it work? It's simply a liquid pipe thermosensor. So the liquid comes into there, and then the way I like to set these up, right? I like to be. Some people just set it up with one liquid shut off, and they're like, either it goes that way or it doesn't, and it goes this way. So you just use one shut off. I like to be definitive and have two shut offs, and a not gate. So it's either this or not this, and I like to just have it definitive, and that's just a quirk. It's just the way I am. So you don't need it, but I just like to do it. Go on.
I missed a super chat from Ogre333 for $2.
Oh yeah.
You sure this is the same Skye? I don't believe you. I think that was in reference to you being so generous.
Really?
Yeah. They don't know this about you, but you're actually secretly lovely.
No, I'm not.
Oh, sorry. Shush.
I'm kind of like I'm kind of sort of okay-ish, unless you're a kid in a cave, and then watch out.
Then you're in trouble.
I mean, kids in general, really. I mean, let's face it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like picture perfect with old people and children and stuff.
Yeah. Hey.
And poor people.
I mean, I'm lovely to you. What more do you want?
Since when?
Like always.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Those.
Okay. I'm happy to maintain this fiction.
So
go ahead.
Those
Yeah, she's lovely.
I brought you that you loved.
Yeah.
They were your favourite, and I knew that they were your favourite, and I got them for you just because.
Yes, you did.
So yeah, excuse you.
Yeah, that was really nice.
It was.
That packet of how many chocolates were in there? That was like 12 chocolates, wasn't it?
Mhm.
How big was the box I got you?
That's different because that was for my birthday. It's not a competition, okay? It's not about size.
Oh, come on. Life is just one big competition. By the way, guys, I don't know whether you have actually noticed, but these large power transformers, if you actually look at this, they're actually synced up. You see that pattern going round? I can't wait till I've got them like literally, like I want to bring them down a bit further here and a bit further here and get them all the way around. And I think that's actually going to be quite cool because they're definitely synced up. Look at it. It's going round in a circle if you look at it. How cool is that? I may have to put a couple more like up here just to complete the circle. That is very cool. It's mesmerizing as well. That was a bonus. I didn't realise that when I designed this, but it's definitely the case. I need to fill these ones in, but I need to get rid of this in order to do that. So there you go. So, did anybody comment on my whole water reservoir idea?
I didn't catch it because that was before we did the giveaway, so it just went a bit mad, didn't it?
Yeah, very possibly. So, my water reservoir idea, if you had comments, can you give them to us again? Because we missed it. So, like, the idea was to use the liquid reservoirs and then link them together in banks and then have the inputs into them and the inputs out of them so that I can get more than 10 kilograms in or out whenever I want it. So yeah, that was the idea. You know what? The more I think about that, the more I think that that's actually an idea that I could make work. Yeah, I like that. I think it's taken me a week of thinking about that and letting that kind of fester in the back of my mind. But I think that works. So, guys, like, am I mad? Like, this is a good idea, right? And I put in like 3, but I'd probably put banks of like, I don't know, 5 or something. I don't know. I guess it depends what fit in here. And what I'm probably going to do is have like a bunch over here and then a bunch over here so that it's nice and symmetrical. And then kind of figure out like what the hell I'm going to do. I'm probably going to have 2, because what I'd like is to have the reservoirs and the cooler over here cooling this side, and then the reservoirs and the cooler over here cooling this side, and then use excess capacity in the coolers to cool water from these geysers. That's the overall. I think I've got it. I think I know what I'm gonna do now. But yeah, we had any comments yet? I don't see any.
Susan said beautiful serial / parallel combo.
Yeah, I like it. Could be quite elegant. I like that idea. And of course, if I get that running, then you don't need a pump, because the liquid reservoirs constantly output water, or constantly try to output water. So you don't have to pump it. The problem is, how do you get the water in there in the first place? Well, I mean, the process starts with a pump. So, for example, you need a pump to get water from a water geyser in there, or from this one. But obviously, they don't need to be running all the time. Like, this one is not running all the time, or won't be running all the time. It'll only be running when we need to bring water in. But I will need a little reservoir somewhere, because if you have any liquid spills, you need to be able to dump those into a reservoir and then pump them into my liquid reservoirs. These liquid reservoirs. So, yeah. Go on, read it out.
Okay, free. $5 # Skye the grocery fairy. 3 cheers for the grocery fairy. See,
Hip,
that's
hip.
totally a thing.
Shush. Hip hip. Shush. Hip hip. Shush. Oh dear. Nobody's commented on this reservoir. They're all like, oh my god. It's only water, for God's sake, Skye. Why are you so excited about it?
George said do it.
Build a rocket. Did he?
Yeah.
George,
Did we decide it was
George or Jorge?
Yeah, we haven't decided.
George, tell us, or Jorge, tell us, is
one?
The first letter in your name, is it pronounced as an H or a G? Tell us so that we can get your name right. Somebody's been asking about Nanny Giggles.
Yes, they're saying they need an update.
We'll give them an update.
Wait,
Oh, I'm sorry. Which one of us was the last to see her face to face?
that would have been me.
That would have been you. Ha, ha. Mind you,
yeah.
I was the last to actually speak to her.
Yeah, you were the last to speak to her, so you know about the whole current situation.
Yeah, she's been in the wars, has Nanny Giggles. She had she had a very unfortunate accident with a bottle. That's absolutely true.
Definitely a bottle and not the new boyfriend.
No, definitely a bottle and not the new boyfriend. And yeah, she's needed some medical intervention. But she's on the mend. I think she's pretty much okay now. So yeah, and she sends her regards and her love to all of you, and she'll be back as soon as I get her new PC, because it seems like her old PC has like really given up the ghost now. So yeah, so hopefully soon. Oh, George says that would be like a George.
George?
Yeah.
I can't do that.
George.
But with a D?
Yeah.
Okay. So, more George than
Yeah, so George.
Jorge, there. George. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
George. Okay, George it is. Okay, fine. Skye sounds like he is saying wars when he says wards. No, I was saying wars. She's been in the wars. That's what we say. It's an English expression. And as far as I know, corpse hatch.
It is.
Corpse hatch. Oh, I see. Corpse hatch is American, I think.
It's
Pretty sure
Canadian.
He might.
Wait.
No, I think he's American.
It's Corpse Hatch American and then Goggets is Canadian.
Yeah, Gurgitz is Canadian.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, Corpse Hatch is because his super chats are in US dollars, aren't they?
I get so caught up on the cents, I don't even see the difference anymore.
Yeah, yeah, we say somebody's been in the when somebody gets hurt in like especially kids. It's like when they get like little scrapes and whatever. We say they've been in the wars. Mm-hmm. So there you go. For anybody who's not English and didn't know that, there you go. God, this is an educational channel.
Absolutely.
Especially if you want to know about Snoopy. Oh my God! It's like seriously, as soon as you get it,
you can't unsee it.
You really can't unsee that, can you?
You really can't. No.
Oh my God! It's like, yeah. Can you see that yet?
Oh, are you back? Oh yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you really look. I mean, look at it.
I mean, I saw it the first time.
Yeah, it's even got like, yeah.
No, don't.
No, no. Put it away, Skye. All right. Right. So, we had any more comments about that? Boogaloo says, I say do the reservoir. Do it. Yeah, and Lars says I'll send out love to Nanny Giggles. I will do. And any more comments about that?
Not about the whole water thing.
Oystein said there is space for water reservoirs towards the middle between the two coolers in the base. Well, there's room like here and here, but I think I'd prefer to put it like underneath them ideally. So probably like there, and there is probably more likely where I'm going to put it. If you think about it, I mean, like in terms of capacity, I want a similar capacity to what I've got in this reservoir. So this is like what? This is like 30 by 6, which is like, say, for round numbers, let's say 200 tiles of water. So one of these reservoirs holds, a liquid reservoir holds 5 tiles. Yeah, 5 tons of water. So 5 tiles. So 200 divided by 5 is 40, right? Picture?
Yes.
You're supposed to be good at math.
When I'm paying attention, yeah.
Yeah. So I would need 40 of these reservoirs to give me a similar capacity to this reservoir, which is quite a few. When you think, like, so how many fit across there? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, like, why am I doing that? It's 30 wide, so it's 15 would fit across there. So 15 and 15. So yeah. Oh, and we've got these 2 tiles. So 15 and 15. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be, because when you think about it, you've got the tiles around one of these reservoirs, but then I suppose you've got the tiles that the liquid reservoirs stand on as well. So I suppose overall, yeah. But I mean, it kind of evens out, I suppose. But especially if you've got a big reservoir and you've got a double set of tiles across the bottom, that wastes a lot of space. So yeah, 40 of those. My God, that's quite a few. How many could we cram in? It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16. So we could certainly get something like 32 in. Yeah, it depends if I want to put one of those over here. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, we're certainly going to have, like, somehow I'll figure out enough room to put those in. But the nice thing is we can have it symmetrical on both sides, and I like that idea. And then I'm going to have to put a little one of these somewhere. Now, I was thinking that because I've got this for the polluted water over here, that maybe I should put, like, a little reservoir, like behind here for regular water. That would make that symmetrical, kind of, sort of ish. Little reservoir there, little reservoir over there. It's not going to be quite the same because I've got obviously the water sieve for the polluted water, and I've got the composting going on up here. But I don't know, I could probably find some little things to put in there to balance it out. And then I can rip this out. I can rip all of this out. I need more food storage. Well, the thing is, it's the damn pinch of peppers. I've got a ridiculous amount of pinch of peppers. Most of this storage is filled with pinch of peppers. Let me look at this. Look, 100%. It's 100% pinch of peppers. That is 60% pinch of peppers, 65%, 78%, 53%, 50%. That's got no pinch of peppers. Well, has it got pinch of peppers in? No, it's mainly omelettes. Yeah. We go up here. This was mainly pinch peppers. It's like 33%. Pinch peppers? No. Well, yeah. See, there's pinch peppers down there. Has this got more pinch peppers in? I don't know. Anyway, the point is that I've actually created a pinch of pepper storage down here. Right. This is 100% pinch of peppers. Pinch of pepper nuts. And I'm up to, I put in 4, and then I put in another 5. So we've got 9, and they are dedicated. They only store pinch peppers. That's all they've got in them. And I've already filled those, and this is getting filled up again up here. So, like, what the hell can I do to use up these damn pinch of peppers? Because they're a pain in the ass. I need to I don't know. Maybe I should go on a genocide against pinch peppers and just, like, rip them out. I mean, I've been trying to save them because I thought, yeah, we're going to need pinch peppers. Apparently, no. So maybe I should rip the damn things out. I don't know. All right.
We had a super chat.
Did we?
We did.
What did it say?
Black Outcast.
Do tell. What did it say? Mommy, what did it say?
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done now.
Okay. Black Outcast Media Broadcasting with $2. Skye, help us noobs with handling caustic biomes.
I think you're being optimistic, thinking that he meant noobs.
I thought that was the safest thing to go with.
Yeah, probably the right move. With handling caustic biomes. Well, what's the problem with caustic biomes? I mean, like, this is a caustic biome over here. It's got all the salt in it and stuff, but like I what's the problem? This is what, like, as far as I'm concerned, this is one of, like, the safe biomes, because okay, you get the salt water, but all you need is where are we? Refinement is the desalinator, which removes salt from brine or salt water and produces fresh water. And it produces fresh water and salt. Now, what can you do with salt? Now, we've got some salt now. So, I've been meaning to do this for a while, I suppose. Is you can turn salt into table salt. Ooh, what's that for, Skye? Well, let's set this up to produce table salt. Like, why the hell not? We'll crank out some table salt. The table salt is actually used by the mess tables, right? And if we get some table salt, we'll actually see there is you know what? Let's crank this up. Did I get rid of those reservoirs? Yeah, I did. Yeah. So let's crank this up. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There's the rock crusher. We'll crank this up. We'll produce some table salt, and then the table salt will be taken to the mess tables, and they will get the dupes when they eat at those mess tables will get a buff because it makes their food better. Here we go. Here's Honko Briff. Here's Mike. He's bashing away on the old rock crusher. Oh, Squeezel's taken over. Oh, and there is Table Salt. Hooray! There was much rejoicing. And then, hopefully, somebody... Oh, yeah, somebody's picked up the tape. Oh, there it is. LDBM. Is it LDBM? Have you seen LDBM tonight? I haven't seen him tonight. LDBM is going to take that up to where... Well, did he go up to them? Oh, yes, he's taking it up to the mess tables. Here he goes. And there he goes. See, delivered table salt. And now, look, you can see there's a little salt shaker. How cool is that? Can you see that picture?
Give it a second.
What, you know, while we're waiting for that, why don't you read out Oystein Dolby's latest super chat?
Yes, 50 Norwegian kroner. How about almost doubling the water amount per tile by building liquid reservoirs inside a tank made out of tiles, 2 in 1? Oh, I got the little shaker. That's cute.
Isn't that?
Yeah, I like that.
That's like little attention to detail.
Yeah.
That's very cool, right? So yeah, so now when somebody, you know what? I'll let it run. We'll wait for somebody to come and eat it. So this is assigned to Corpse Hatch. This one. Oh, and this one's assigned to Sparrow Priest. We'll see if somebody comes and eats it. Oh, here we go. Here's Corpse Hatch. Now, he's going to eat his food. We'll see what buffs he gets. So, he's eating Surf and Turf. If we go down to Morale, has he got it yet? So, yes, see, it's 3 from the bottom. Salted food, +1 to Morale. Now, it's only +1 to Morale. But, like, hey, like, better to have it than not, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah. Morale is pretty awesome, by the way.
He was saying a couple of comments from Black Outcast. He didn't mean the tide pool biomes. He meant chlorine and... I missed it, chat's going so fast.
Corpse Hatch just use they pick the salt shaker up and they shake it on their food.
Oh.
If you watch, you'll probably see him do it. That is very cool. And now Sparrow Priest's doing it. Very cool.
Oh yeah, I've got it. That's cool.
Oh, what? Corpse Hatch is pulling faces. Yeah. What? I wonder if Sparrow Priest's going to be the same. After he's finished eating. No, he's perfectly happy. I don't know what was up with Corpse Hatch. Alright, cool. What was the thing? What's it?
Oh, yeah, so Black Outcast was saying not caustic with chlorine and hydrogen, not the...
Oh! Well, God, there's nothing. I mean, there's nothing to do with those, really. I mean, again, there's nothing that's going to hurt you. Just dig in and take what you want. I mean, that's what I do. I mean, look up here. I mean, just dig in and take whatever you want. The same around here. That's not something I worry about because, okay, I suppose because of the way that I design my bases, I always have free hydrogen at the top of my base, and I just pump the hydrogen that's at the top of the base. So that deals with the hydrogen, and then I always make sure that I'm producing enough oxygen so that CO2 and chlorine are down at the bottom of the base to the point where they're not a problem. So for that reason, I don't mind releasing hydrogen and chlorine from these biomes. And then as far as the bleach stone, well, bleach stone you put into your chlorine room. That's where the bleach stone goes, so that's not a problem. What else is there in a caustic biome that would be of any concern? Nothing. Just the bleach stone producing the chlorine. You might have a bit of polluted oxygen in there, but I mean, just throw in some deodorizers and that deals with that. So yeah, no, I don't really worry about those biomes. Just dig into them. Dip your bread. Oystein, hang on. I want to answer Oystein Dolby's question. What were you going to say?
There was another super chat, but you go first.
Yeah, go on. I've just read it. Go on. Read it out for everybody else to giggle about. But you school kids, you really are.
Corpse Hatch, $2 and 66 cents. Don't put your big pink thingy in the crusher.
Yeah, you don't want to get your pink thingy caught in this crusher because, ouch. Oh, that makes your eyes water, guys, doesn't it? Ow. Yeah, all right. It's enough of that. Bad Corpse Hatch. Right. What was that? Oh, yeah. So Oystein said, how about almost doubling the water amount per tile by building liquid reservoirs inside a water tank made out of tiles? Right. So, yeah, what he's saying is, if you put liquid reservoirs, build liquid reservoirs in here, right, then... yeah, you're virtually doubling the amount of water that you're storing per tile. Which is actually a kind of a cool thing, really. I might, you know what? I might think about that. If I did do that, which, I mean, and it's a possible. But if I did do that, the water in the reservoirs would probably be like just for aesthetics. I probably wouldn't use it for anything. But you know, I don't know. You never know. You never know. I think we've got enough. Well, I was going to say we've got enough water in here, but I can actually get rid of some of these tiles, can't I? This storage bin was here for storing ice and snow, wasn't it? But we can remove some of these tiles over here. Let's get rid of some of these tiles. Let's get rid of those and those. Create a bit of room. P8. Do you want to read that out?
Yes. Boogaloo 1001, $1 and 99 cents. So, what do you do for lava volcanoes?
What do we do for lava volcanoes? You mean in the same way that we've done this iron volcano? I mean, you can do the same thing. It's just a case of like, what do you do with the rock that's produced? But to be absolutely honest, I mean, you could. I'm pretty sure you could use exactly the same thing, and it would be fine. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to. I haven't actually built this on a regular lava magma volcano because I don't have any on this map, or at least I haven't found any so far. If I find one, I'll definitely do it. But you might have to adjust like how many steam turbines you have or whatever. But I mean, it's just a case of like scaling it up potentially to 3 or 4. It just depends how much heat it's actually producing. But exactly the same structure should work for a magma volcano. You just need to remove the debris in the same way that eventually you're going to remove the iron from here. But that you might want to automate because I think there's going to be more of it. Love it when it springs to life. Love renewable energy, don't you? All right, cool. So what else? We've got more super chats to read out.
Yes, Natzero Wolf, $2 and 66 cents. Try to use an espresso machine to use the pinch of peppers.
Ah, now that's a good point because I was doing a rec room up here, wasn't I? And I got distracted from it.
You were.
I also want to turn that off because we've got these producing oxygen. Hooray! Okay. It's not producing any anyway because we haven't got any water left up here for now. So okay, let's do a rec room. So what can we put in here? Like furniture. We've got the arcade cabinet. We've got the jukebot. So I tell you what, if we had like an arcade cabinet, and we'll put the Gigabyte on that side, and what else have we got? It's pretty much it, actually. There isn't a whole hell of a lot, because I've already got the water cooler down there anyway. So I guess we'll leave it at that for now. If we're going to do that, we want to make this a bit nicer in here. So let's have a bit of artwork and stuff around the place. So what do we want? Furniture. We want. I suppose. Now you know what? I could use metal sculptures now, couldn't I? If I'd actually researched them, but I haven't. So, oh well, we're stuck with large sculpting blocks then. So we want. Oh, now, why? That'll go there. Why won't it go there? Oh, how wide is that? Let's try that again. How freaking wide is that? The Gigabyte. What do I want? Furniture. Gigabyte. Oh, I think that's going to have to go there. Good lord. It feels... 1, 2, 3... It's like 5 tiles wide. Really? Okay, apparently. Okay, never mind. It's what it is. Move on. Furniture. Large sculpting block. So we want large sculpting block goes there. Large sculpting block goes there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles it takes. Hideous. Hideous monstrosity. So I guess we'll... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just inside the room. We want to make this into a room, so we need to put doors on this. So we'll have door, and door. Skye, why are you putting 2 doors on top of each other? Why don't you use airflow tiles? A pneumatic door. Let's show you down here. A pneumatic door down here, right? Works exactly the same way as a couple of air tiles, but air tiles have minus 4.5 decor, whereas a door has 0 decor. So from a decor perspective, you're better off using doors than you are using airflow tiles. And to be honest, I could replace all of these tiles with pneumatic doors, but I don't like to use them horizontally. That's just a personal preference. But yeah, I could go along replacing all of these with horizontal doors. I think this is something that needs to be changed in the game, because it makes no sense. Why is this any more horrible to look at than one of these airflow tiles? Because it's exactly the freaking same, if you think about it. It lets air through. This is a mesh. This is a mesh. Same thing. Well, actually, I suppose this should be the same as a mesh tile, because a pneumatic door will let liquids through as well. So, okay, so what's the decor on a mesh tile? Well, it's minus 5, I think. Yeah, minus 5. It's even worse. Well, why? It's exactly the same as one of these. But that's why I use doors. So, let's do... What do we want? We want to lock the top one. Lock the top one. And we want to open that one. And open that one. Then we just got a new subscriber. Hooray. Okay, and then... So, what are we up to now? That's the wrong one. Decor. Okay, we're fairly green in here now, but I think we can do better. We can get some crown mouldings. Where's my crown mouldings? Here's my crown mouldings. We can just put crown mouldings all the way across there.
I have a super chat and a comment to read out.
Oh, do you?
I do.
Aren't you the lucky one?
So the super chat is Ogre 333 again with $2. Skye, where's the new big pink thingy gonna go in?
Where? I'm not having a new big pink thingy. I'm having a big wide thingy now. A big wide pink thingy. Yeah, no, there isn't going to be another one. I can't think of why I would want one. Unless I want hydrogen for some reason for my rockets, but I can't really think of why I would want that. So, no. No, you'll just have to live with what you've got.
Oh.
We've got Snoopy.
We have.
God, that makes me grin. Oh, dear. I was just thinking of something, and now it's gone out of my head.
I have a comment I want to read.
Oh,
from
yeah,
Sam.
no. Do you?
Yes.
Okay. So, how much longer are they going to have to wait to have a chance to win a copy of Gunsmith?
I was going to say, I want to read this comment out because it was from a little while ago, and then we can do the giveaway.
Okay. Any of you excited for the giveaway? I wouldn't get too excited because it's probably going to take a while, but hey.
I saw this comment from Sam and I wanted to read it out.
Okay, off you go.
I have to commend Picture Perfect. Skye really dishes it out and she takes it like a champ. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for some little dirty giggle at the end.
Mhm.
So, are we going to move on, or are we going to just kind of sit here and contemplate?
No, it's fine. We can do the giveaway.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Because otherwise we're left with you taking it, and we don't want to go there at all, ever. So, move on rapidly. Go on, impress us. Give us some kind of big, flashy spiel and presentation for this giveaway. Go on, impress me.
Oh God, like that's possible. Guys, we have one more key to give away for Gunsmith, which is an exciting arms dealer kind of thing. I don't know. Tell them why they want to play it.
Factorio meets international arms dealing. It's kind of cool, actually. If you're into like building like big complex production lines, I think you'll probably like this. And killing people, like mass murdering. If you're into mass murdering, you'll love this.
Because who isn't?
Yeah. Go on.
So we have one more key to give away. So if that's something that you guys would be interested in, then just put Gunsmith. Should we just put Gunsmith in the chat, and I will pick someone out at random.
No. I'm gonna step in at that point. That's not Just type in Gunsmith. Not good enough.
Oh, okay. What are we gonna do?
You need to type. I want to play with Picture Perfect's Gunsmith.
You can't have them type that they want to play with.
Yeah,
me.
I want to get 300 people to type. I want to play with Picture Perfect's Gunsmith. And personally, I think you should give it to the first person who's got the balls to actually do that. Oh dear. While we're waiting for the result of that, Picture Perfect. Squeezle. Where's Squeezle? Let's find Squeezle. Here's Squeezle. Squeezle hasn't had any chocolate for 2 weeks.
Wow.
I didn't know women could survive for 2 weeks without chocolate. I thought it was like humans and oxygen. Women and chocolate.
Oh, look, you've got them all going.
No, you've got them all going. I got them all to type it. You've got them going. Oh my God, look. I want to play with Picture Perfect's Gunsmith. How is your Gunsmith?
Can we not?
Can we not? Yeah, we can not. We can not. We can leave it at that point. I'm going to scroll out and I'm going to leave it to you now. You can be entertaining for a couple of minutes. I'm going to chill.
I was just.
I need a drink actually, so I'm going
to.
Yeah, I'm going to mute myself while I open this can of Coke because it's going to be very loud. But I'm going to have a little drink, and you can read all the people that want to play with your Gunsmith.
I'm not reading out that several people want to play with my Gunsmith.
Apparently loads of people want to play with your Gunsmith. Did you know? Were you aware your Gunsmith was so popular?
I wasn't aware. No, I was absolutely not aware of this.
Doesn't it just go to show that you can substitute any word and it works?
Yeah, basically. I mean, the things that you make me say on a live stream, like seriously.
Yeah. The things they get you to say on a live stream.
Well, and you, like, you're not innocent in this.
Me? You've never met anybody more innocent than me.
Oh, please, that's totally the other way around.
It were. Well, for goodness sake, give this copy away. Take a couple of minutes though to do it. Go on. What did Sam say? What did Sam
says
say?
my wife won't allow me to play with picture perfects. Well, anything.
Really? She might let you have a quick peek at her gunsmith. You can see it on Picture Perfect's Gunsmiths on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a sneak peek.
Well, if you tell people that, then I will definitely get some views on my videos.
Yes, I would imagine you probably would. Anyway, moving rapidly on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna scroll through.
Lars wants to play with my gunsmith.
Oh,
Yeah, who were? Hello.
Oh.
God. There's people sitting out there, oh God, when's this going to be over?
I know.
Why do I come to these live streams? It's always the same. Get on, come on. Like, I want a drink. Like, it's over to you. Shush. Just do it.
Okay, let me just scroll through, and I want to randomly pick one. I don't want to be biased, so just because lots of people said it. So yeah. I can't believe you got people to say this. Like, seriously, I'm actually embarrassed.
People will do anything if you're giving them free stuff.
Basically, yeah. Oh. You know what? The first person who actually said it was Pyro. So, Pyro, I choose you. Congratulations.
Oh, a little Pokemon reference there.
What? Well, not intentionally.
Pyro, I choose you.
So send me a DM on Twitter, and I'll get the key to you.
So should we just call you Picture Catchem from now on?
Sure, that could totally be a thing.
Ken Lee wants to know if you can tiddle his wink.
No, he does not.
He does. Yes, look.
I need to scroll back down.
Pyro's excited. He said, woo.
Oh, you could be a little bit more excited.
I suppose he's only half excited. You didn't get the who.
Yeah, Pyro, Discord works. Send me a message there.
Yeah, Discord definitely works. Oh.
What?
Nah, never mind.
Okay.
Just noticed something interesting. Can you change direction of Transformers blinking wave in your mind? Yeah, I can. Can you, Picture?
Is that the things that are flashing around the edge?
Yeah.
Then yes.
You can make it go both ways.
Yeah.
It's cool, isn't it?
It is cool.
It's very cool.
I did find that comment as well, but I can.
Indeed.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Black Outcast. He's upset because he didn't win a copy.
What is Mike apologizing for? He said sorry to me like 3 times. I have no idea what he said.
Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, say it again, Mike. Was it offensive? Say it again.
All I've seen is sorry picture. I'm like, I don't know what that was for.
I'm not blooming reading out what Ross Dakey just said. Stop it. Boogaloo says it was rigged. It was totally rigged because we just picked whoever we wanted. So yes, totally rigged.
Yeah, let me just send
George.
a message.
He said, emphasising the D at the front. George said, "You're going to become someone slaved inside some minuscule cell and be forced to kill your adversary every time she tosses you out." What? I'd stop smoking that if I were you, George. It's having an effect. Definitely. Oh, Mike. Oh, Mike said.
Oh.
Yes. Well, there you go. See? How many offers have you had tonight, Picture?
You know what? I've had a fair few.
You've had a fair few offers. You
They're
always get a
stacking
few.
up.
Such a trollop.
Don't get too jealous.
Am I allowed to say trollop?
Well, you've said it now, so.
I have. I've said it several times. I say it on a regular basis.
You did say it earlier, yeah.
Saucy trollop. Right. Yeah. So shall we? I don't know. Well, we've got 9 minutes left. It's time to wrap up.
It is. It's
So
nearly time to salute.
it is nearly time to salute. You guys suck. Do I say that often enough? You guys suck. I didn't get anywhere near enough feedback on my reservoirs idea, and I thought that was kind of a cool idea. Mind you, how often do I have ideas and I think they're cool and everybody goes, meh.
No, I don't think that they weren't interested. I think we just got sidetracked and I got them excited.
Did we? Hello. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm kind of. I really don't want to use the word excited now. I'm really interested by this idea of the reservoirs. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be the next video. Putting those in. Ooh, that's going to be good. Yeah, because I can do like one side, and say the top from one of these coolers, and then do the right hand side and the bottom from the other cooler, maybe. So I'll have one circuit going like up and down there, and then one circuit going round here, and then one circuit going up and down here. That would work. That would work. The problem with doing that though, is that I want these aqua tuners being used optimally. Oh, now here's a bit of pointless automation that I could throw in. Right, because okay, here, where was it? Where's my oxygen? Stupid bit of nonsense. Oh, down here. No, carbon dioxide. So I put this in down here to basically make some of the packets form up. But what I could do is, because if I'm feeding, if I'm cooling half of this, I suppose I could send full 10 kilo. I could do 5 kilograms through one half and 5 kilograms through the other half, and then 5 and 5. Yeah, I was just thinking about I could actually put in a proper packet stacker with a bit of just a little bit of automation. It's pretty simple, but just to make the packets back up before we let them into the aqua tuner. Because what you don't want to be feeding packets less than 10 kilograms into an aqua tuner, and you also want to be like feeding it with several packets, not like a packet and then a gap and then a packet and a gap. Because if you do that, this thing will run continuously, even though you're only supplying a packet every other second, and it'll still run at 1200 watts, which is a hell of a lot of power to waste. So yeah, so that's I don't know, that's something that we could do. Yeah, a lot to think about. But this is why these episodes take so long to put together, because I have to sit down and kind of plan out what I'm going to do before I start. Like for you guys, it's blooming easy because you can just like get on and like do it, and if it doesn't work, rip it out and do it again and whatever. I have to actually like plan this crap out. Oh dear, I'm gonna look at my volcano. Because my volcano, I like my volcano.
Oh, do you now?
Oh, bloomin' do. It's nothing I like more than watching my volcano erupt. Oh, best laugh of the night, guys.
Oh, you earned it.
Did I? Oh,
yeah.
Good. So, yeah, this is, I love this. That's basically, it's just power, which is just hooking these two up, and that bit of plumbing, and that's it. That's all there is. No automation, no gases, nothing. Freaking sweet. Alrighty. Well, we're there. It's time.
We have a super chat.
Oh, this one's for you.
Yes, it so is. Corpse Hatch, $2. Proper pitcher pepper packet stacker.
Absolutely. Say that 3 times fast.
No, thank you very much.
Proper picture pepper packet stacker. I can't even say it once fast, let alone 3 times.
Proper pitcher pepper packet stacker.
Alex is back.
No.
Hooray!
Welcome back, Alex.
He called you a cutie.
Oh, that's because he's lovely to me.
He's never seen you in the morning, has he?
Oh, can we not?
Oh, all right then. They were. I meant before midday when you had a drink. Is that better? No, don't think so. Picture perfect. Don't be hunt. I'm happy. Be happy that I'm here. Ah, we're always happy when you're here, Alex. All right, guys. Well, that's it. God, can you believe that was 3 hours?
You know what? It really doesn't feel like it, does it?
My God, that flew by.
It really did.
Oh, but Squeezel's not going to be in Discord.
Oh, Squeezel.
She says I won't be in Discord. I've got some housework to catch up on.
Oh, that sucks.
I think she just doesn't want to be like with us because she's going to be grumpy because she hasn't had any chocolate. Oh my God, Alex again! Thank you so much, Alex. Another $5. If you haven't donated enough,
Exactly.
Another $5. I'm back and happy. Actually, I think you should have extended that. You should have had a few more hats. It should have been, I'm back and I'm happy. Like that.
I mean, I don't think it's fair to make him sound like a madman.
Why not? He's completely barking. Is that mad enough?
That is bonkers.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I mean, thank you. I've got to mention Alex, haven't I? Thank you, Alex, for that staggering $475 single donation. Like, holy hell!
Mm-hmm.
But seriously, I want to thank everybody that either you like donates, super chat, Patreon supporters, whatever, or even the people that don't, but support my channel in other ways, just by watching the videos, liking a video, leaving a comment. You know, it's all so important. So thank you all. Say goodnight, picture.
Good night, guys. Thank you all for being here. You've all been lovely as always.
It has. It's been an awesome stream. I've really enjoyed it tonight. It's certainly been a blooming laugh. That's for certain.
It's definitely been a laugh.
Do you want to say Snoopy before we go? Look.
Oh my God.
I tell you what, he's got some stamina. He's been at the Viagra. Snoopy, you little devil. I am never changing that ever. Like, even if my base is going to like completely be destroyed unless I change it, I'm not changing it. I'd rather lose the base. All right, guys. Oh man, what a freaking game! Oh dear, oh Lord. Thank you all. We will see you certainly next Sunday for a live stream. The videos will be coming out in the week, and who knows, might surprise you with a midweek live stream. We will see. So. Like, keep your eyes peeled. I'll let you know if there's going to be a midweek live stream. So that's it. Thank you. Oh, look at all the people using the emojis, all the awesome sauce, and all the much rejoicing. And that'll do pigs and the peace outs. So yeah, it is time. So guys, thanks very much. I'll see you soon. Peace out.